We are I guess, the Legion of Osuvox. I'm the DM. We've been probably playing for 70 or 80 sessions. We've just started recording the past three, so just getting stuff on the internet to be able to rewatch stuff. I'm going to go around and introduce my players that have all been with from pretty much the beginning. So I'll start with Alaythri, if you just give a little description just so everyone knows who you are.
Uh, yeah, my character's name is Alaythri. She is a wood elf druid, Circle of the Moon. She left the safety of her forest 3 years ago after her tribe mysteriously disappeared in some kind of magical darkness, and she left looking for answers.
Okay, nice. Schecter, if you don't mind going next.
So Schechter Cooper is a older dwarf than he knew. He stands only slightly taller than he is wide. He wears a green performer shirt underneath a magical half plate that he found with this troop. Over that, he wears a cape that conceals a bag underneath around his back, which he keeps a few personal belongings, money, and some parchment. His eyes are green. His hair is dark, earthy red. His beard is just as dark, running down his chest in great braids. Schechter adorns and decorates his beard with ribbons that are woven into the braids to give his appearance more color, as he is a bard. Since their stay in the Shadowfell, since their extended stay in the Shadowfell, he has changed the colors of these ribbons in his beards to grassy greens, sky blues, and a single yellow ribbon to remind him of the sun, even when in the heart of a mountain, a dwarf still thinks of the sun. Schechter wields the war lute, a powerful bardic weapon of dwarven make that that the Legion of Osuvox helped him retrieve in a mountain long ago. That he lost long ago. We didn't get it that long ago.
Okay, nice, thanks. So we'll do, just so everyone knows, we'll do Tips, then Prin, then Baba, then Wen. Tips, go ahead if you're ready.
All right, so my full name is Tibbles, but everybody calls me Tibbs. I am a lavender tiefling. I have a staff as tall as my being. The staff is a deep mahogany in color. It has a orb on the top that swirls with intricate dark blues and purples. The orb is held together with a large dragon claw with spikes protruding from the back. The staff is decorated with gems and diamonds and stuff as it hangs through. Silver cording. My person Tibbs, she is very elegant, small in demeanor in person. She has long, dark, purple hair, yellow eyes. Her clothing is very simple, just light clothing to cover her, and those colors are range from like mahoganies to just other shades of purples. She does not wear shoes, so she is 90% barefoot. The only time she'll put on shoes is if she's out in the cold, and she's forced to wear those shoes.
My character's name is Prin Zirdi. Prin is first name, kind of draws in together, but she is a young high elf rogue, swashbuckler rogue, I guess I should say. And if you want to be more specific, she's technically a moon elf of the Forgotten Realms. She has very pale skin with bright blue eyes, and she has also blue hair. However, it is quite short. It was originally pretty buzz cut, but since being with this group for so long, it has grown out a little bit, but she will always have short hair. But and she's pretty short. She's 5'4". She is aligned as chaotic good, so she always fights for the best of everyone and sticks up for whoever she feels is the correct one, whether it be lawful or not. Let me think. One of her most prized possessions is a dagger that her fellow fellow adventurer, I guess I should say,
Legionnaire,
got
fellow legionnaire.
Legion. Thank you. I know. I was like, not necessarily like a mate or someone, because she was on ships and stuff for quite a while. So, but anyway, she one of her most prized possessions is a dagger that Elay3 got for her a while back, and it has a blue hilt to it, and she calls it the Blue Blur. And people will get hurt if they touch that. But yeah, I think that's Prince Zirdi.
Baba?
Am I good?
Yeah.
So my character's name is Baba Smalltoo. I'm a goblin. Have some amber eyes, red tufts of hair coming out the top of my head. Very disheveled looking, but in his mind, he's the smartest person in the world, and he can solve anything. Baba would like to talk about himself in the first person. So anytime pronouns, anything that would require him to say I, me, my, it's just Baba. His goal is to open up a college. He is currently seeking out adventure to discover how to make better items and hopefully one day create something the world has never seen. And he's not used to sticking with parties for very long, so this party's been kind of weird for him, having been here so long.
Nice. So last one would be Laura.
All right. I play the Drow Grave Cleric Winlara Fomore. After escaping the Underdark and experiencing a tragic loss, that of which still haunts her, she was chosen as a Shepherd of the Vale by the god Anubis. Although extremely reluctant to her new abilities, after traveling with the Legion of Osuvox, she's become more attuned to her role and has unearthed some value within herself. With each passing day, she's more accepting to this life and is more devout to the god who took pity on her soul. Her ultimate goal is reclaiming what she had once lost and truly finding peace from her previous life in the Underdark. Underdark. I need my glasses. The glare is so bad. When Laura has a purple hooded scarf to keep her blatant bloodline from view, she has light gray skin and snow white hair that rests on her shoulder and reaches her waist. Despite her background as a soldier in the Underdark, she has a deceivingly scrawny frame. Her navy tunic looks nearly 2 sizes larger than it should be, and the excess fabric pokes out between the gaps of her bronzed half-plate armor. She has a cloak made for a gnome that she wears as an overlaid skirt, and they bear the colors of the sea. She wears plain black pants, and her weathered boots are strapped over her knees to keep them from slipping to her ankles. Her right hand is gloved and houses her labradorite pendulum, her holy symbol of Anubis. Her left side is equipped with a black shield on her arm, and on her hip is her wife's black-bladed rapier, Nightmare's Bane. When Laura has heterochromia, her right eye bright blue and left is blood red. My dad. Embarrassing. And her left is blood red. The difference in color only attracts attention to her never-changing melancholic expression.
Nice. Okay. By the way, Tips is tiefling. She didn't say she's got awesome horns, and LA3 got some elf in her, dark skin. It's okay.
No, Elay3's not. Dark. Yeah, I'm dark tan. I was thinking
Awesome
dark. I'm
horns.
like, I'm not the drow.
Yeah.
Awesome horns, but I also have awesome dragon scales.
Yeah,
I totally forgot to talk about that are bronze.
it's okay. We're
Or
awesome.
put
at this.
across.
I do have a last name. Aethretlin. There's other things. We'll tell you all later.
It's okay. Some people definitely got a C, but it's fine.
Oh, fuck you.
No, I'm just kidding. Okay, so like I said earlier, this group in game has been together for closing on about a year. Currently, we find the adventurers in the Shadowfell. It's a toxic plane of darkness and power. The very essence can destroy the minds and souls of those who travel within its unknown regions. This group, the Legion of Osuvox, must travel across the Shadowland in search of a soul of a druid, a sister, a wife, a mother. The dark ritual split the spirit of Lathrie's mother, and the group now ventures to one place that may reveal answers, the Fortress of Memories. The Legion approaches a strange bone-like plane, now with two additional traveling companions, Baba, the Goblin Artificer, and Lazenia, a beautiful woman that was cast from this onyx ring that Baba found in Asmarine's lair. A precautionary spell was cast by our great cleric, Lamara, and eventually, as she searched around the immediate area, she found purchase on the tall, dark-haired woman, and we'll pick up in that moment. Lenara, as you turn towards the Xenia, did you say you pull out your Nightmare's Bane on her?
No. Instead, I'll just in quick moments yell Prin, and I will cast a spell on her if I can hit my spells on here. Sacred Flame.
This escalated quickly.
And you haven't told us anything, right?
Nope.
You just
Okay. What is the save on that?
A dex save.
One sec. I need this right now. Okay. That is a 27.
That dumb bitch.
wow.
Okay, so she succeeds. And I'll finish my a free action of 5 words or less. And I'll yell, Friend, you're right, she's undead. And I will bonus action cast spiritual weapon.
Alrighty.
So seeing this, Prin definitely wants to attack as well.
Okay.
Well, I don't know. This I was right. Thank you.
I mean, she's undead, but she hasn't attacked us. I just
All right. Let's just for this, let's go ahead and roll initiative.
you know, we could maybe ask a question or two.
Damn.
For now.
Oh my shit.
It is too late for questions now.
It is.
I guess.
It's gonna kill us all.
Aw, nat 1. Shitty. Well, a whole
You're thinking the right way. Okay.
yeah, so
Okay. Anyone beat over a 20?
I have a 21.
yeah, I love Husky.
However you want to rate that.
Okay.
I don't think it's so pretty. Yeah, it was a D20.
Anyone have 15 to 20?
I got 13.
Oh, I got 14.
Schecter got 11.
I got 12.
So looking at what was going to be.
Yeah.
When
When?
Laura got, I rolled an 8.
Okay.
I rolled full low on
What'd you get, Tips?
12.
12. Okay. Did she take damage for that sacred flame, by the way?
No, because she makes it, but I'm gonna roll to hit her for that good old whatchamacallit, spiritual weapon.
I don't know what I want to do. Before I went.
Okay. I'll say you're getting the only bit of a surprise round.
So do I get advantage?
Yeah, go ahead.
Thank God. 18.
It's
Oh
Thank
my god.
goodness. Where's my D8? Hello? Oh, there you are.
I wonder how Baba's gonna feel about all of this?
He'll thank me later. That's 9 points of force damage.
9 points of force damage. Okay.
Yeah.
So, just so everyone is on the same page now, you guys are approaching this fortress on this somewhat flat, maybe a little bit of hill to a ground with jagged rocks, not completely undercover. Your Grave Cleric companion attempts to cast Flame Strike, or Sacred Flame.
Sacred Flame.
Thank you. On this this woman who has not done wrong to any of you yet, from what you all know. As she casts it on it, it burns around the figure. You can see her outline, but it doesn't seem to do damage. She then casts quickly her spiritual weapon and slams it to the side of it. A little bit of blood coming from this woman. It's her turn. And she turns to you, Winlara, and says, "Did you find something you did not want to see?"
I won't say anything.
Okay. Okay.
Could we real quick get just a point out on where everybody's at? I think I know. I just want to be sure.
Real quick, Chris, if you don't mind.
All right, so we got Winlara and Tibbs, Schechter. Actually, I'll do it again. So Winlara, I don't know if you guys see it. There we go. Schechter, Tibbs. Pretty sure that's a wave 3. That's me. And that's Prin. And then that's spiritual weapon.
And Prin in the back.
Oh, Prin back, yeah. So it's more like this.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. She is going to. I need Winara. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Is it against magic? Or is it against being charmed?
It is.
I get fucking advantage. Thank God I get advantage. You're going to dice jail though. Okay. 25. I can't hear you.
She smiles at you, seemingly unafraid, and she takes a step towards you. Where does your faith come from, cleric? Are you sure that you have the right to make these kind of decisions? And she gets really close to where only you can hear. If you have traveled the distance you will have to go for your fear, not your faith. And she will turn into a bat and fly away. You can get a attack of opportunity if you like.
I don't know if I can technically. Because I don't have Nightmare's Bane drawn.
Okay.
I'm gonna
You
try.
could swat at her.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to bat punch her out of the air.
Grab that fucking thing.
Yeah.
That's what Schechter says when she turns into a bat. Grab that fucking thing.
I rolled a math 22 to hit. Because it's a reaction, can I try to grab it or no?
Make a dexterity check.
No! I fell on the floor. You're rolling so well. You dumb bitch. It's a fucking 20 on the ground.
Gotta re-roll it.
Okay. 11. Nope, that's not true. 12.
You catch the bat and it turns and it just streaks at you, this strange looking grayish bat, and it kind of freaks you out for a second. You let go as she flies away.
Wait, so I couldn't do damage on her?
Huh?
I couldn't do, like, so I rolled to hit for, like, a reaction.
But then you wanted to grab her.
Okay, whatever.
So she slips from your grip as you hear the wings flap away.
Can anyone do anything?
Baba, shoot it.
It is Baba's turn.
He's not going to shoot it.
So what would Bob do? Like, attack them? Or would I?
You guys having sidebar?
Yeah, they are.
Cool. Yeah.
Hi everyone.
Here.
Hi, Cece.
I'll just.
Okay, you're off mute now.
Am I good?
Yep.
All right. Yeah. So Bob is gonna, to go over there, whisper over some stones, load up his sling, and I don't think this hits. $19. Lamar, what's your AC?
You missed me, bitch.
All right, yeah.
Damn it, I knew it. No, you
So
bastard.
it hits you, Winlara, but it just bounces off your side of your shield, and you look around and you see
Nobody attacked Baba pretty well.
Baba ready, looking angry, teeth bared.
I'm already suspicious you guys are trying to betray me.
Do you say anything, Winlara?
No.
Okay. The threat is leaving. So Alethra, you're up, but I mean, the threat appears to be flying away.
Yeah,
Still in
like
initiative. I don't like that.
yeah, I'm not entirely sure what's going on. Apparently going after the bat has Baba going after us. It does seem to be flying away. I don't really want to be calling a whole lot of attention to us close to this like fortress.
You also feel your pass without a trace beginning to fade. You feel a little less safe than you did 5 minutes ago.
Okay. And we hadn't like started going towards that. So but I know like it's not like there's a lot to hide us out here.
Yeah, you're about a quarter mile from the Bone Fortress. You guys were basically in discussion what was going to happen. Baba gave some information when Lara did a precautionary spell to locate anything she could, and this all happened, we'll say at this point, within like 10 seconds. As a quick reaction happened, short combat, a little bit of dialogue, so... You guys can pursue, or you can basically try to stop the combat if you want.
Alethra has other things that she's focused on, and I just don't feel like I've got enough information about what in the hell's going on, and we're not getting attacked. She's flying away. I mean, we do still have the ring or whatever, I don't know. I'll go ahead and do pass without a trace again if I'm feeling that fade though. Just in case this, commotion, I just don't want that to, call attention to us at all.
Okay. Prin, do you want to do anything?
Friend's good. She'll let her go.
Yeah.
Okay. Winara, it's going to end on your turn. Is there anything you want to do?
Was Schecter before or after me?
Schechter, did you want to do anything?
How far away is the bat at this point? Did you guys hear me, or is my mic being weird?
Very.
I heard you. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's only about 30 feet. And it's just flying up. It's just flying up and out of the way.
Yeah, Schechter's eyes were honestly on this fortress, and if it's kind of getting the hell out of here, then I'm not really trying to pursue it. Um, it I will try and shoot at it though, because Baba didn't. If I can take a shot with the war loot out the crossbow.
Okay, go for it.
I rolled a 17. It's +7, so it's 24.
Yeah, that is.
So 7 points of damage, piercing damage.
Okay. Normally, this would kill a bat, but you strike it in the side of its wing near the armpit, and it continues to fly with the arrow. But you hit. Okay, Winara.
Was pretty big, right? Like I'm
Yeah,
imagining like
larger than normal.
small chihuahua.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot her with a guiding bolt.
Okay.
11 + 9, unnatural 20.
That hits.
Um, 13. 13 radiant. Does that do anything different?
You're not sure, but it definitely hits. And as you all see a flash of light out of the sky strike into this large bat, the bat cries out, and you begin to hear noises coming around from you guys.
We need to go. Like, we need to go.
When you say coming around us, like already around us, or like coming from her towards us?
Coming from behind you guys, the sides of you guys,
Oh, good.
all around you guys.
Way to get.
Is there
Well, Laura
anything around us?
There are more of these jagged rocks continuing on. You guys can make a run for it, but there's no. You guys are not in a good spot right now.
Right.
We need to find cover at least.
We need to go.
Okay.
We need to run.
Okay, everyone make a stealth check and add 10.
21.
21.
Off the sound.
24.
Okay.
Yes, yeah. Plus
21 for Winlara.
The fuck? Why is that page not loading? There you go. Oh wow, 28.
Yeah, okay.
18 for me, so probably lowest, but not bad.
Oh,
Okay.
technically 24, because I forget we can add things.
Okay. As you guys all begin to run,
I'll wait for the wisdom thing. Roll an 18.
As the DM pulls out many minis.
succeed by one. That is easy. Schechter. Several creatures, as the group continues on, you stumble for but a second. Several creatures begin to pop out from behind. You see a cloaked figure with a long, almost screen mask type of face. And you see another creature with 2 long teeth coming from the top, just begin to crawl towards you.
Is that the wraith that we saw earlier?
Nope, this is something else.
Somehow that doesn't make me feel better.
14.
Misses.
23.
It's
That misses. And a 27.
it's
Okay. So these are claw attacks from both. So on the first one, you take 11 points of piercing damage. And on the second one, you take 10 points of piercing necrotic damage for both. So 21 necrotic total. And I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
rolled a 19 plus my con is 24.
Okay. As these creatures sink their claws into you, they extend as they hit your skin, almost like needles trying to draw something out of you. And you resist and you keep on running, but they're on your guys' tail. You guys are running now. We're going to do a skill challenge. Let's see. She is gone.
Just wonder, are they undead?
They
The
are.
things chasing us? Okay.
Did when Laura, I guess I wouldn't know this, but still curious, did when Laura get like a sense of these things along with the Lady of the Ring?
She hit the lady with the ring first, and then everything happened, so I didn't really get a chance to describe anything. Let's change something.
The screen for Prin and Tibbles almost looks like a sitcom, like when a bunch of girls have like a movie night and they're all sitting down having popcorn and stuff. Like it's like the view of the TV looking at the people watching the movie.
Yeah.
Exactly what's happening. We're having gab sesh. So just like, oh my god.
Okay, so right now, sorry, right now you're running with Laura. You're in front with Tibbs and Alethria behind you. When Laura, it's your decision right now what you guys are doing, because everyone is just running with you at this point.
Okay. I'm just gonna tell them to keep running. And fucking just turn this down a little bit. There it is. And are they within? I'll actually stop running for a little bit so that all the two undead are within 30 feet of me.
Okay, so you stop, turn around. Tibbs runs by, and everyone kind of looks at you. What are you doing?
I'm gonna use Channel Divinity and turn undead. So they all have to make a saving throw,
Okay.
a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. $18 and natural 20.
These dumb fucks.
They have no wisdom.
Jesus Christ.
It's just luck.
All right. I'll cover the tail end of us and have everyone else keep running and yell for Alethria to find the other fucking fortress.
Okay. Tibbs, it's now your decision. As when Laura is running, she turns, stops, pulls out her shield, and casts behind you. So now you guys are running. Basically, the next 30 seconds is really going to determine what happens to you guys. So it's your decision now. What do you want to do?
All right, so I see when Laura turn around and she's now attacking these things instead of running away.
But she didn't
No.
tell us to run.
I
before
told
she
you
did
guys
that.
to run, and
Yeah.
I was trying to do some cleric-y shit, but these guys have a really cool person rolling numbers for them, so whatever.
No.
You just have a cool personality.
Oh.
Listen, they're just trying to get some hugs.
Tibbles is gonna keep running just because she needs to get out of range of everything from them and want to
Okay.
get hit. But she's gonna run. She's just gonna keep running. She's gonna cast False Life on herself at 2nd level. When she gets hit. Yeah.
Okay. Got it. Go ahead and make a athletics check. As you're leading the party, you're kind of showing them where to run, where to jump.
Oh, that's what I was gonna. That's fine.
Athletics 15.
Okay, good enough. Everyone can kind of see where your feet fall, not giving way to any falling rock or slipping you up at all. You guys start to make some distance. Laser, it's your turn.
Okay, so my speed is faster, so I'm gonna overtake her, and since I have a good eye for where we've been and I'm good at finding a safe route through treacherous land, can I do that? Can I put my focus on like survival or finding the quickest path away that will be easiest for everyone to run?
Yep, make a survival check.
Okay. Now, is this where I can, or no, because we have Pass Without a Trace, right? Okay, so 22.
Okay. You see a small fissure in the right. It looks like it goes down and beneath the surface, if that's something you would want to do. It looks like up ahead there's an offset in the rock, and it looks like there could be an area where you could duck down and get beneath the surface to where they couldn't see you. A crack in the surface.
Oh, okay. Okay. So with my, I'm getting the sense that would be, because we're probably not outrunning them.
You might be outrunning them. You just need to get out of sight of where you're at. Or if you want to keep running, you can.
But further on isn't like more cover.
No. No,
Okay.
there's no cover except that. That would be the only cover. You would be going beneath the surface and hiding or running.
And we're going in the opposite direction of the Bone Fortress now, right?
Yeah.
We're kind of like, screw this, going away so we can find the Memory Fortress.
So
Just
the
trying to get
fortress, from your perspective, is where my hand is. So to your left. So you guys are going more towards camera. So away from it, yes.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, then I guess also just to kind of like give the rest of the group time to catch up, and since I do still have Pass Without a Trace, I guess I'll dive under that area and like stand to the side and like let them come in quietly.
Okay. Yeah, you slide in and you don't hit bottom. Bob, it's your turn.
Great. You made it sound safe, Paul.
I probably didn't see her do that. So Baba is gonna fly up.
What, you were behind me.
You're a lot faster than me.
Oh.
Unless I was flying, which I wasn't yet. Yeah, I fly up.
Okay.
And I have my goggles on still, so I'm gonna look around and see like if I can see how many numbers there are.
Okay.
And then as my actual action, though, I'm gonna use Flaming Sphere. 2nd level. That's what it is. And put it near the ones that when Laura's trying to turn.
Okay. Make a quick perception check with advantage.
Really, really good at that. Can I do investigation?
This one be more like just getting a line of sight for everything.
11.
With advantage?
Well,
Okay.
my second roll was a 0. So.
Okay, so quickly you how high can you fly?
30 feet.
30 feet. You shoot up 30 feet and you look around really quick and you see mini from the fortress running your way.
That's all you see. I'm done. Baba thinks everyone should go in hole now.
Okay. You want to do anything else?
I mean, I don't think you can. So.
Okay. You guys all hear that? Brendan, it's your turn.
Prin's turn.
You're muted.
My turn.
It's all a 2 and 2 right now.
So, I'm like in the backpack, I'm guessing. Right? Okay, yeah, that is me. Okay. So is it just like a bunch of swarms? Like I'm guessing, I'm imagining just like a swarm right behind us kind of thing. Is that?
Kinda. So from your character's perspective to her left, so from the camera's perspective to the right, you can't really see, but you heard Baba shout this. And to your right, you can see just a handful of them begin to climb and claw out from behind the rocks. So you can fight or you can run. If you fight, they have more time to get to where you are.
Oh no. Can I not like run and throw a dagger behind me?
Go for it.
Run.
You could certainly try.
Do I get advantage or no? Or well,
You do. Yes.
sneak. Advantage? Do 15 on the first one. I don't like that smile. Stop that. Yeah. $21 and 13. We can't hear him.
It hits.
Both of them do?
The second one does not.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, with advantage you hit.
I do have like add the sneak attack stuff on it.
Yeah. It'll be Schecter and then Winlara.
I don't think I can, when the map is muted, I don't think I can hear you guys.
I was muted. I was just waiting for your damage.
Okay. Yeah, so I got 23 on that. Or no, first hit.
You cut out for a second. What was it?
23.
Very nice. You take off running and kind of flick one of your daggers hitting into it. It doesn't even react to the pain. It just has this long tongue kind of slowing around as it now chases towards you guys. Do you want to do anything else, or are you running with your bonus? I couldn't hear you, but I think you're running.
Yeah, she's running.
Okay.
How much of my action economy do I need to use to put away the shield? DM.
Just bonus action.
Bonus action? Okay, that's cool. And then follow-up question, can I use inspirations with the shield? Technically a spell. Can I just use bardic inspiration if I still have a shield? Because you can't use spells when you have a shield. I thought I was going to be able to put the shield away before combat, so that's why I'm asking this now. Sorry.
Oh, well, we'll say you put up the shield. You can use your inspiration.
Okay, cool. So I've got Man. Okay, my plan is to just inspire whoever's in front of me that's not in the hole yet, and then dive into the hole.
Okay, got it. That'll
That's
be
my
Prin and Tibbs, who's kind of having to lift up her robes to kind of run through this place. She's not really built for the running aspect, and Baba is 30 feet up in the air, so I'm not sure how many or the range on your stuff.
okay. Actually, I'm man. I'm gonna go with a enhance ability, actually, second level, so that I can get Tibbs and Prin. I'm gonna hit them with Cat's Grace, so they have advantage on dexterity checks, and they don't take damage from falling 20 feet or less. And I'm gonna dive in the hole.
Okay, you kind of baseball slide in, kind of a little bit on your shield, holding your loot, and you fall into blackness, and you're falling. Winara, it's your turn.
I'm gonna keep running, but try to keep them within 30 feet of me, and I'm gonna try it again. Turn undead.
Go for it. 5 and a 15.
Okay, so they both fail.
Got it.
If they are, let me do this instead. Features and traits. Do they have a CR 1 or lower? No. Okay. So because they don't, I'm just gonna command them. I think that's what I have to do. It's turn for 1 minute. A turn creature must spend its turns. Okay, trying to do that. Sorry. It's not really telling me what they can do. I can tell them to like stop, right? That's a thing. Looking for Chris here.
What is it?
Channel divinity, turn undead. Or it's command undead? I don't fucking know anymore. It's been a while.
It's okay.
There's a command.
No, there isn't? Okay. Well,
let me just pull it up recently.
a turn creature must spend its turns trying to move as far away from you as it can, and it can't willingly move to a space within 30 feet of you. It also can't take reactions. For its action, it can only use dash action or try to escape from an effect that prevents it from moving.
Got
so
it.
It has to. They both have to run the opposite direction.
Okay. So here's what happens. You cast a spell, and although they're higher than half level, they're stronger. Something else happens, and you see her step in front of you, blades out, and begins fighting these things, and they're afraid, and they turn and run from the figure in front of you. We'll say for the sake of time, you guys are all able to shoot into the to the small crevice. Baba, you're the last one, and you see 60, 70, 80, and they're all crawling like apes with their gray skin, tongues hanging out as they're just galloping towards you.
All right. So whoever the last one is, I'll use my reaction to cast Featherfall on them.
Okay.
Because I'm assuming I'd be like flying in as they're flying, like jumping in.
Okay. Yeah.
And then wait, I'm going. So when I fly into dark vision, everything, can I see how far down it goes?
So as you're coming in, when Laura's also running back, you see how she's not tearing up, but her eyes look glossy, and she turns back and looks, and as you both kind of run in, you can't see anything. You have dark vision?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can see that there is a little fall.
I have my goggles on, so it's like,
oh,
how far in is it?
So you're basically coming out like this, and it's like that. So you're just seeing this backside, and you can't see this way from the angle you're coming in. It's like that.
Okay.
Yeah, so you're coming at a weird angle to kind of.
Oh, I'm gonna explode the entrance with.
Okay.
Oh Jesus. Yeah, glyph of warding. Set up to explode. So you have to like give it. So you'll tap the ground and cast it, and the command is essentially as soon as I'm about to break 10 feet, it blows up. Hopefully that will cover it.
Okay, you slide in with Lara, and she kind of runs into you. You both kind of clang into each other, but right as you cast it on the side, causing this explosion as you guys all begin to fall.
Anybody seen The Descent?
How much time do we have?
Anyone?
Yeah.
Just fall, because if I can, I'll cast.
Yeah, I'm
Featherfall
like,
on anyone
can I see? Oh, we all have dark vision. Can I see
can
how
fly, so-
far down it goes?
How far is your dark vision?
At least
60.
60.
Okay. For 6 seconds, you guys don't see anything, but then all of a sudden you see this gray, spiked with rocks floors. You guys all begin to fall.
So I'll cast Featherfall.
Okay.
At least one person, and I fly. So-
Okay. Make a concentration check as this thing behind you is exploding. Rubble is falling around you as you reach for your new group to try to slow them down from severe damage.
And then I have a question because it's
Okay.
not in the rules, but it would
Cool.
make
I
sense.
love this lead in. Go ahead.
Okay, so I went in first and I see what's about to happen, and I know that I've got a whole bunch of friends coming down on top of me. Can I turn into an air elemental and, like, instead of my whirlwind to hurt people, can I literally, like, back up and be whirlwinding towards them?
Okay, make a
So almost-
concentration check. I'll say yes, you can do this because it's cool and you're a druid. But as you go and cast, you see them begin to fall, and you're like, okay, I'll slow them down. An explosion from the top and debris begins to fall in your eyes and dust.
Natural 20.
Okay. With all the frustrations that Latria has had lately, you can't even see, but you trust in nature and you trust in yourself and you trust in the mission you're trying to accomplish, and you close your eyes and you just focus and exhale. Because as you exhale, this druidic energy begins to swirl around you as your entire body becomes elemental with the air, and you are going to half everything combined with his featherfall. Everyone.
So my Featherfall.
Actually, I don't think you guys will take damage.
Let me.
How many feet are we? Is everybody
Yeah,
saying?
Schecter
about
has
70 feet.
boots. Schecter has boots.
I do not. How many
Oh.
feet? I'm sorry.
How many feet?
About 70 feet.
Oh, God.
70. Okay. Well, 20 of that doesn't count for Prin and Tibbles
Okay.
because the cat's grace.
Okay.
Or,
Yeah, see, and
mean,
I
you know what, it
I
might,
can push them 20 feet away from me.
Yeah, I can only stop
So
one.
that'll
It might be with Laura. since she's
hopefully help offset that.
Okay.
Like an indoor skydiving.
I'm flying, and with Laura has Feather.
Okay. So I think Schecter, do you have anything, or are you just going?
oh no, I take most of this.
Okay.
I definitely take a lot of this.
Everyone else is kind of caught in this strange, like, just kind of limbs out as they just kind of float in the air, almost being tugged like a string in between the air elemental and the spell from Baba. We'll say that you guys are slowly able to control everyone except Schecter. We'll
Can I
say
cast-
you make a
Can I cast
dexterity-
like cure wounds on myself on the way down? Can I be like, this is really gonna
just
hurt?
seeing the impact about to happen. But I'm rolling really bad, so it's okay. 16 points of bludgeoning damage as you hit the ground. I rolled really bad. It was a lot of ones and twos and threes. You cast cure wounds on yourself, so offset whatever you need. But 16 points of bludgeoning damage as you smack into this dark, cold ground. Looking up, you can see that there is no light anymore. It's just black for those that can't see it. And actually, it's actually out of y'all's vision. You guys probably can't see the top, but you can hear the faint rocks hitting around you guys, and then kind of coughing on some of the dust that's beginning to settle.
I imagine like there was a lot of screaming as everybody was falling, and then the screaming kind of stopped because everybody got caught, and then out of that you just hear the thud.
Pretty much.
Schecter kind of coming through everybody else, and then he gets up and he's like, "That didn't hurt as much as I thought it was going to." Oh, but
That included Elathri's like assistance, right?
It's half because of it.
Yeah.
Oh, thank goodness.
Yeah. It's 10d6 per
Foot.
Yeah.
Per 10.
or 1d6 per 10 feet. So
10d6 per one. That sucks.
yeah.
I'll help
Don't read
Schecter
that.
up.
Level 1 character. Just don't-
Are you looking? How do you need a little boost? Or are you good?
I'm definitely not doing as good as I could be. And like as she's helping me up, like I've already hit
Slowly.
myself with a
Wear
first
down
level
with it.
cure wounds,
Mhm.
like just to kind of stave off some of the stave off a little bit of the hit.
Okay. And kind of arms wide open. Baba just slowly sets down. A couple of rocks falling around him. You guys are out of combat. Go ahead, Lamar.
I'm casting Cure Wounds at first level on Schecter also, and you're up 9.
Yay!
Oh, the
That actually makes
16 was
18
only
because I got
Schecter,
9 on myself.
Perfect.
Oh, wait.
16 was only for Schecter, right?
Yeah, everybody else was good.
Sorry.
The elves and tiefling and goblin are all easy to catch. I'm sure it was probably the dwarf that was like, oh, that was a little heavier than I thought.
I don't know about easy.
Yeah, Alethi definitely helped a shit ton on that guy.
Easier
That's
than the
messy
dwarf.
stuff.
It's true. It's true. You're just so dense. You just straight through.
As you're
So much in such a concentrated spot. Sorry, DA.
no, you're good. As you're healing Schecter Lenara, you can't help but look back up and think that it's the first time you've really seen her like that in however long it's been. And like she was there. She was right there. And she was able to fight some of them off. It's a little distracting.
Yeah, tell me about it. I'll wipe away my glossy eyes. I'm still bandaged, so my one eye is glossed over, and
You
I'll
do
just
okay,
say,
Lenora.
you know, I don't know if it's this place or maybe I'm just getting more in tune with Anubis, but I'm seeing a lot more of her lately, and it's nice.
It doesn't seem like it's nice. Not if you're reacting like that.
No, it's welcoming. I just miss her. And this place fucking sucks.
Well, we can agree on something.
All right, let's go find Alethi's
Yeah.
mom.
I was gonna say you'll get a warm wind, just a little warm wind around you.
Are you
Since
farting?
No, comforting you since I'm fucking wind right now.
I'll
I then
accept it.
slam her into the wall.
Just remember-
No, I don't.
No, is it like kind
No,
of
no,
like
I'm
a
sorry.
Pocahontas?
Just trying to be nice. Just saved your life. It's fine.
Is it a
fine.
Pocahontas
No.
moment where it's
Alright,
just like
so-
all the colors of the wind?
Yep. Except for no
Also-
colors because we're in the dark.
It's just us.
So we can't.
Yeah,
see
how are we
colors.
getting out of here?
So I want to fly around. So I have 90 feet, 95 feet. So I can go through
Damn.
stuff that's even an inch wide. I want to fly around and get a feel for this place while I can. How big it is and if there's any openings or.
Okay. Which way do you go?
Which way is there to go?
You have four
What am I looking at?
options. You can go forward, left, right, or behind you.
Okay, I was gonna do like a circle. Like, are we in a round thing? Are there
There
cave
appears to be
entrances?
small passageways that seem to lead out from your immediate area. There seems to be 4. Right now, you're kind of in a cylinder-like cave, which is strange. There's no ladders, there's just stairs, there's nothing like that, but it is strange. It is like a straight down cylinder.
Okay. Yeah, I'll go a little ways in and see if I'm picking up on anything, if I'm feeling, wind like you do when you're stuck underground to find the way out.
I got you.
could not have cast Blizzard Warding.
Yeah, it says I can move through a space as narrow as 1 inch wide without squeezing.
As you begin to thin and sift through and shift through one of the edges, what's everyone else doing?
I'm just looking around to find like a passageway, exit,
Yeah, so
to the
you,
wall, like how far this goes, kind of thing.
Okay.
When Laura's gonna be doing that thing where she knows she was in the wrong and she's gonna try to say sorry, but she can't find the words, so she's just gonna be really awkward and avoid the conversation anyway.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, just like
You.
you were right, Prin, and that's all I'll say.
When Laura seems out of focus, out of her normalcy, and makes eye contact with a few of you with her one eye, and then kind of looks like she's gonna say something, and she seems too proud in a way.
I do want to talk to Laura. So Prin wanted to talk to Laura about, so why did we all suddenly start attacking her? I mean, I'm all for it, but what happened? Something or?
I was just doing an undead perimeter check around the fortress we were at.
Mhm.
And it, I feel like we've talked about this at least once or twice, that I can figure out where the closest undead is or whatever, whenever they're coming. And I turned to see her, and she was just a beacon of undead.
Ooh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
So you think
And
it was like evil?
who else was saying something? Schecter, were you saying something? Or?
Yeah, I was just gonna interject a little bit about what she tried to cast on you before she turned into a bat. If you have any idea what she was trying to
Would I know?
do.
Would I know that she was trying to cast Charm Person?
Because of your ability to resist it, I'll say make an Arcana check with advantage.
Elves, man.
I have something that I want
That's
to
a
do
natural
to
20.
make this solidify it.
Hey.
Ooh,
It's this pretty moon.
Aww.
So when Laura, the way she looked at you and the way her eyes locked with yours, and it kind of almost slowed down for a minute when she was speaking to you. Like she said a lot in a little bit amount of time. Maybe it was in your head, maybe it was out loud, but she was definitely trying to charm you.
Okay. Okay. So I'll answer that. But Prin, what did you say right before it? So then I'll answer you and then interject with the answer.
Oh, sorry. I just wanted to say, like, what was I saying? Oh yeah, like if like, did she say anything that like made you think she was evil? Because I know, like you said, that she was undead, but like, why did you attack? Just because she was undead, or
Like, because she hasn't done anything to us.
yeah?
There's a lot that we didn't really know about her. She's capable of doing a lot of things, and we let her like slumber party with us essentially, and we all just had this really bad feeling, and now that we know why, she's escaped death, and she needs to greet it.
Mm-hmm.
And yes, she was when I was trying to kill her, she was talking to me, and she tried to actually charm me. Schecter,
Yeah.
that's what she was trying to do. And so
if that's the case, and we don't know what's in this cave, I am going to be casting Counter Charm, so that everybody, well, not really casting, but just using Counter Charm, so that everybody within 30 feet has advantage on saving throws against
we
being
should
threatened
wait
with charm.
until
Just kind of while we're exploring this
let's
cave
wait
and
until
stuff.
Lather gets back before we do it.
As
Just
That lasts a
Oh,
while, so
all right.
I mean,
Oh,
I can
okay,
just
okay,
be
okay,
doing
okay.
it.
as Schecter plays on the lute, you guys are having this conversation between you and Prin. Tibbs, you're looking around and you begin to see small little figures on the ground. And they begin to move, and they grab towards you, and then the arm just falls. You begin to look, and there's several of them. It's like pieces of of bones lying around, skeletons. You can see skeletal faces kind of open as you walk by and then close, reaching towards you, but are unable to do any real effect.
Okay, there are, everybody, just so you guys know, there are weird, creepy skeleton thingies that are trying to get to me, but they can't. Can I do like an Arcana check to see if it's magic based?
Yeah. As you're doing the Arcana check, you just feel a little tugging on your cloak.
And I kick it away or whatever.
And it goes flying against a rock.
That is a 24.
And what were you trying to gain on that?
Is this like something magical that's making them move? Like, is it Arcana based?
24. You feel like with the undead fortress, there might be deep roots of things down here, and it's just a magical effect, I guess is the way to put it. Yeah.
Okay, I just back up from the wall.
Kick it off you, goes flying across. When Laura, as you're speaking as well, or after you have this conversation with Tibbs, you see Baba approaching you with these crazy looking goggles, making his eyes look big.
Yes, Baba?
Oh, yeah. Let Baba look at eye real quick. I'm gonna do it. Would it be like
my good eye?
Okay. Baba's not doing real well right now.
I know. I was like, I don't know if you should trust this Baba.
12.
Yeah, do you want my good eye or do you want my bad eye?
Your bad eye.
That's fine. Just
At
don't
first,
take
he
my good
looks
eye.
at the good eye, and then he moves over to the other one. It seems like she has some kind of. Well, it's not bad. There's some kind of curse. I mean, that's obvious, but you're unable to figure out what exactly it is.
Oh, I'm good. Well, actually, yes, because I'm done.
Yeah, I'll try and just cast Lesser Restoration.
Okay.
Just to see if it does anything, because I can do it for free.
Um,
Pulls out some ointments.
Okay. Kind of puts it, touches his hand to the cloth, Winlara, and it feels just like a wet rag as it takes off some of the dried blood, the current blood, and it seems to be okay right now. You can see out of that eye again. It's just like a warm cloth as he kind of pushes all the debris and crap away.
I assume I'm either crouched down to his height or he's on a boulder.
I'm flying. What do you mean?
Oh, that's right. Okay.
Just
So
like
I'll
doing the little like fairy hover thing, you know, like.
and knowing that we all know he's fucking been weird all day today.
Yep.
So I'm just
Yep,
gonna
yep,
say thanks, Baba. And sorry I tried to kill your girlfriend.
Baba doesn't like her. Baba was not Baba. Baba's mind was somewhere else.
Baba was not Baba.
Baba still thinks you guys are weird, but Baba's okay with that.
You know, Baba, I think we're pretty weird too.
LA3, as you're shifting and weaving through these very narrow passageways, these finger-like appendages kind of reach out towards you and through your form, but they're unable to really have any effect on you. You see faces, you see skeletons of all different races. And you finally come into a small break as you travel for about 4 or 5 minutes. And you can see this almost pumpkin-shaped room, kind of like that, like a sideways hourglass. At the center, you can see a small red item. And you get closer if you want to. But in the rest of the room, you can see these dark vein-like runes, I guess, in the rock, but they're coming out. They look like veins that come from this small little red item, and they kind of curve all the way across the room and then go up into the wall. You know what I mean?
So I'm not touching anything. I'll get maybe a little bit, just a little closer, see if I can what does it look like, this red
It's
thing?
so bright right now. It's affecting your vision, but if you get a little bit closer, go ahead and make a perception check. It's not that bad. You peer up about 5-10 more feet to where the glare kind of, the lens flare, if you will, kind of comes into focus. And you can see a small shard about this. Looking around the room, you see no other of these strange skeletal figures. It is just a dark, almost black stone room with these dark red veins that seem to come from the shard and then curve up around the walls and then up into the ceiling.
Does it seem like it's almost keeping these skeletal things away? Like, were they lessening as I got closer to this spot?
Sort of, yeah. Yeah, you don't see any in here.
Am I getting a good vibe or a
Make an
bad
insight
vibe?
check.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
Okay.
17.
As you begin to go closer, just the curiosity, wondering maybe this is a key, maybe this can help. You hear your mother's voice say, "Stop." You get the sense that this is evil. Very evil, if that voice is speaking to you.
Yep. I will back up. Back.
Okay, go back.
I will, yeah, I'll remember this direction, but yeah, I want to check, I guess, with my 90 feet flying around. I'd rather go down these and figure things out where I'm less likely I can't be seen, I can't be grabbed or anything, and then go back and tell people what I found. But mental note on that. Not
Got it
going
checked
that
off
way.
for you. Okay. A couple of minutes go by as you guys just kind of stayed centered and trying to get an idea of where you should go, waiting for your druid companion. The strong wind begins to blow in as you return back to the group.
So are there any other directions? Or did I just go one, or did I go?
You went one. There appears to be one that you guys could walk through.
That would be big enough for everybody?
Yep. It's a bit small for kids, but I mean, you guys are closely the same height. It fits well for Baba and Schechter, you know, so you guys might have to bend over a little bit.
Let's say, what if I just go ahead.
Yeah, if it seems like it's the only one that would really be big enough for everybody, I'll take just a little bit of time and jet down there and see where that goes. So we're not like just running right into who knows what.
Do you want to go too, or what were you saying?
I'll wait for her to get back. I mean, I can go with her, but no, I was just gonna wait for her.
As I say,
I have an
my
idea.
speed is 90. I'm flying.
Gotcha. Okay, you travel on. It's a small, narrow, wouldn't call it a man-made passageway, but it does go down a little bit, but you haven't run into anything strange. You continue on for about 10-15 minutes and don't run into anything crazy. In the meantime, what is anyone else doing anything, or are y'all just waiting?
Bob's probably tinkering.
I'm just waiting.
Okay, I'm gonna message you when I'm working on.
Okay. Manara, Schechter?
I'll just, you know what? I'm gonna try fucking channel divinity again, cause fuck this place.
Okay.
27.
Ooh.
The 0 was right next to the 20.
Okay.
Doesn't work.
You are just, in the past 30 minutes, there's just been a lot going on, and you were just, it's hard to focus your faith right now. Your faith questioned, seeing Vidania again, even for a second. It's just really just his place. So about 30 minutes go by, they're back for you, LA3, you return.
More breaks not starting.
So I didn't reach the end.
No.
I'm assuming. Okay, but I didn't. Was there undead like there were down the other?
Yeah, they seem more scarce this way, but they're still there, animated in a sense that they move, they react when something goes by, but don't seem like a threat.
Okay, and did it seem like maybe it was either going up or leading?
No, for going about 15 minutes, it did not go up.
Okay, so I know directions. Is it heading back to that fortress or a different direction?
What do you mean? You know directions?
Like I know terrain and maps. If I've been anywhere, like I would, I guess, know what direction we came. Like I would know where the fortress was. Did this tunnel, is it leading back to the Fortress of Bones, or is it going at any other direction?
You're not 100% because this is foreign terrain to you. You're underground. You guys fell about 70 feet. You have no reference point from above, so you're not 100%. But there were less undead.
Okay.
Okay. So this twisting wind form returns. Do you drop out of that, or are you staying? So
What time of day is it?
Make a intelligence check. Or no.
Nature?
We can do survival.
Okay. Oh, all right. That is 26.
Roughly early afternoon.
Okay.
On the third day, just so you're keeping track.
Okay. All right. Then I will, as I'm coming back, I'm going to slow down and whisper quiet in. And I'm going to land close and behind Baba.
God.
And
Okay.
as I drop my form, I will have my hand on him to cast Greater Restoration.
Okay. All of a sudden, Baba, you swear it's the Bat Lady again. And you kind of freak out for a second, but you feel this warm, almost sitting in a hot bath feeling as you just cascade over you. So your Shadowfell despair is gone now. For today.
Because we know it's going to hit me tomorrow.
Don't worry, I'm hog tying you every night.
Let's
Good luck trying to catch Baba.
What were you saying, Winlar?
After Baba's fucking cured of the Shadowfell, that is fucking annoying.
Yes.
We should probably hold on to the rest of the diamonds just in case. Now we're only down to 500. That's 1 revivify. That could have been 2. Unless they're hurting like how you were, or how Prin was. How was Prin acting when she got super fucked over by that Shadowfell shit?
The bad one?
Yeah,
That was
Prin,
the
didn't you get a
despair.
bad one I know you got one, but what did Prin get? She had one and then another.
They're both bad.
I just had one.
No, you had two.
You had one where you were like on speed and you're like, I can't.
Oh, that's right.
Oh yeah, I was like impatient and stuff. Yeah.
But when she had the despair, it was that's when she had disadvantage on death saves and
Yeah,
couldn't
I
contribute
can't
to
remember
anything.
which one you had, but it wasn't the one Alatri had where her skin was changing color, but it was just one where you just had a disadvantage on a lot. You were just lethargic. Not
Yeah.
yourself.
So you had three.
And depressed and stuff.
Yeah, there was that super bad one, and then you were depressed. You and Tips were depressed at one point, and then you were fucking on speed. So
Yep.
Tibbs
Jonesing.
wise, not very wise.
Going through
yeah,
withdrawals.
Tibbs, you got hit with the same one twice. Okay, so just maybe unless it's really affecting you and your abilities and skill, maybe we should just hold on to the rest of these until well, let's save them until we need to bring them back to life.
I hear you. I do. So I think I found the only way that we might be able to get out of here, and it's a tight fit. We're gonna have to be really close, and we're gonna have to trust each other. And the way he was acting all day, I just didn't see that happening. So there's a lot of undead down here, and in some of the passages they're, I don't know how to say, more aggressive. But this passage over here that I think we can all fit in. I went a long ways down, and I didn't find anything. I didn't run into anything truly terrible. There every once in a while there is some, maybe hanging out of the wall, and they responded a little bit, but they didn't seem aggressive, and they did seem to lessen. Like I was seeing less of them as I went, where in some of the other ways it just grew. There were so many of them. So like I said, I didn't go all the way to the end, and I don't know where that takes us, but it does look like it's the only way that we'll all fit. And it did seem like the undead that I did see was getting less and less. And I do know that you do have the ability to help deal with any undead, I guess, if they try anything. So there's that, but that's what I'm seeing is when Laura ran away.
I do have a question, DM. So Schechter's been kind of wandering around this cave, examining the rock a little bit, kind of considering the shaping ability of it. How far do you think a fabricate spell would get me to try and help widen these passages a little bit? Essentially, I can just take raw material and create it into something else. So I imagine trying to like move stone around is kind of within that field. I mean, the examples they give is that I could convert a pile of trees into a bridge, or rope just from hemp, or clothes from wool. Um, and then the dimensions it gives: large or smaller object contained within 10-foot cube, or 8 connected 5-foot cubes. So if you're working with metal, stone, or another mineral substance, the fabricated object can be no larger than medium. So maybe I can make a passageway a little wider.
Do you have access to that spell?
I do. It's a vocal somatic.
As a bard, I mean.
Yes, yeah. So that actually came from my magical secrets at level 10. I picked fabricate and revivify for my magical secret spells.
An interesting question.
And Alatri might just ask. I don't know. Yeah.
This was an out loud plan
how
too.
everyone
Like
else
this was
feels.
kind of like,
Obviously, I mean, we can do whatever, but I know my ability to change shape is helpful, and after doing that into air, I don't have that. If we were just to take a short rest, I would be able to do that again if needed. So, Schechter,
to answer your question, you could do it. It would just take time. 10 minutes for the spell. So that's stacked. You could definitely do what you want to do, but it will just take time. So maybe in certain tight spots, yeah, but it was
How
just
long have we been traveling
Okay.
now?
about 3.5 days.
No, like today. Like how long have we been traveling?
Uh, 4 or 5 hours.
Okay.
Yeah, there was you guys basically woke up and then some time went on. Feels like 20 minutes, but yeah, it's been 4 or 5 hours.
Okie dokie. Yeah, I'm down for a short rest, honestly, but
That would be great. I mean, like I said, I know time's of the essence, but I would feel better or better able to help if needed, depending on whatever we may find.
I would feel much better with a short rest as well.
As you guys prepare to go through this narrow passageway, we'll take a break. We'll let Kristen go do her thing.
Be as fast as possible, I promise.
About what time, Kristen? You thinking like 5:15, 5:20? You can ballpark it.
Yeah, probably. Like I said, I'm gonna rush over and I'm hoping that'll be
Okay.
probably about that.
Let's try to be back by 5:15, and if we start a little bit later, it's not that big of a deal. But basically, you guys are taking a short rest, so you can adjust that on D&D Beyond. And you guys are preparing to enter through this narrow passageway in the Shadowfell near a super undead fortress. So,
Song of Rest for everyone, so an extra D8.
there you go. Okay. See you guys in like 30 minutes.
All your fault.
Hey, you like us again? You're cured.
Okay. So, basically, you guys were on the edge of a rocky cliffside, and you were looking out towards a bone fortress. And when Lara decided that, as a great cleric, could not have an undead around, a quick combat ensued, followed by a longer, what could have been a lot longer combat as a bunch of undead began to swarm you guys. You guys ran, following a lay through to a small crack, and the surface slid down, fell, but luckily didn't take any damage because magic. And you guys all were taking a short rest as you found a way that you decided to take to try to get out of this area.
I wanted to ask Alatri during our short rest, if that's all right, about what makes her confident about this being the right way. I know it seemed like kind of one of the only ways, but just if she found anything particular or if there was anything that gave her clues as to it being a good direction.
So, I guess I did my best to kind of like go down other directions. I only really found one other way, and there's so much more like undead, and they were really active. It didn't look like it would be easy to go through, and it kind of came to, I'm assuming, some kind of dead end, and all I got was nothing but evil, and it just seemed the further I went that direction, the worse everything got. And like I said, it didn't even really seem like it would be big enough for us to go down. So, and all the other ones are too small or they stop. So this one, I know it's a little bit cramped. So some of the taller of our party are probably going to have to squat down as we go. But it did seem like we should be able to fit. There's still a little bit of undead presence, but I think that's to be expected with where we are. But the further I went down, the less there were. So I'm hoping that's at least maybe leading us in the right direction. Like I said, I didn't get to an end. I went pretty far, and it seemed like it was getting better. Yeah.
When Lara's just gonna, so there's undead in here. Tibbs, you said there's something, like you found skeletons?
I mean, if you just look at the ground, you'll start to see people like holes and arms and skeletons.
Yeah, I'll look down and be like, yeah, this is what was the holes and things.
I'm gonna take a couple skulls and put it in the bag of holding.
They are animated.
You would.
They do.
Need you to make a dexterity saving throw. Laura.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Their life.
Okay, that's not bad. 15?
That's good enough. As you go to reach down for one of the skulls, some of the earth breaks apart and it almost goes into this like hug-like smile, and it tries to grab into you, but you kind of just put your eyes in the skull sockets, putting your thumb on the jaw and just buck it out. It's still chomping and trying to bite you, but you can put it in the bag. It's still animated. Which
Okay,
is
actually, so I can only grab one?
I just thought you were grabbing.
Okay, so I want to grab multiple, but if I could only grab one, I'll just do what I need to do with it.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna ritual cast divination and use this undead animated skull as an offering and light a bunch of incense and try to figure out if where Elathri's telling us this tunnel leads to, if it'll lead us to the Fortress of Memories or at least closer to it. But I'll start praying and I'll start lighting up some candles and saying some fancy words
Okay.
that I never wrote down. Mother bitch.
The worst.
I think I have it in my phone.
Okay.
This
Mother
desk is
bitch.
small.
Okay, so this is after a short rest before you guys start walking, I assume?
Yes, please. And I'll just say oh yeah, parcel tongue. That's the goal I'm trying to go for.
And what are you trying to find if we're going the right way?
If the tunnel that Elathri found will lead us safely to the Fortress of Memories, or like on the way to.
Okay. Make a wisdom check.
Saving throw or just a check?
Just a check.
Oh shit. Okay. Unnatural 20.
Okay. You light the incense in the tunnel. The fumes from them not going any particular direction, no immediate wind around you. But as you cast a spell, the skull's mouth stays open and it just kind of sits there for a minute without moving. You look forward in the blackness, you can see two eyes staring back at you. And then you could assume this is your patron. And you hear, only you hear a voice in your head. The road guides you the right direction. Maybe not the safest, but it'll take you there. And that's all you hear. And the skull closes shut and doesn't open again.
Okay, so Abby question. Can I just keep that skull or would I have to keep collecting more shit?
You can keep that skull.
Okay. Wait, rephrase. Can I keep that skull to keep using for divination or do I have to keep collecting more shit?
You'll find out, but you can keep it for now.
Okay. I'll just look to the group. Anubis says that this is dangerous, but it'll lead us the right way. However, he didn't tell me it doesn't sound as dangerous as if we went to the Fortress of the Undead. So that's something. And are these undead a CR rating of 1 or lower?
Yes.
How long is the tunnel?
You have no idea.
I went far. I went really far. But that's what I was thinking is I know we've all seen you affect undead in a way that, either, protects us. So, and like I said, the little that I saw seemed less aggressive down this way. But if they, I guess, I don't know, started to respond to us, maybe you could do something and keep them at bay. Everyone keep
I-
your hands in.
Yeah, I guess. Just
Hands
hold on tight.
inside the
The
car
vehicle at all times.
I need, while you guys are having this conversation, I need Pren and Tibbs they're kind of talking to each other in the back to make perception checks.
Oh, I'm rolling like shit.
I actually rolled pretty good for perception.
I got 15.
Oh, I got 15 plus something. I think it's
Yeah.
plus 1. 15 plus perception. Yeah, 16.
You guys are just playing some rock, paper, scissors, and then Tibbs, you hear it first, followed by Pren. Deep sounding noises from above.
No.
You hear screaming, muffled screaming from however high above, 70-ish feet. You hear swords clanging.
We gotta go.
Did you hear that?
Yeah.
Did everybody else hear that?
Mm-mm.
Hey, everybody.
Whatever decision we're gonna make, we gotta expedite that, and we gotta go. We
Yeah.
gotta go
All
now.
right, let's
go
go
then.
in that direction.
They're probably breaking through, and we need to.
Okay. As you guys leave the tunnel, what is the marching order?
Alethri first, right?
Me or you for undead. I mean, it could be either.
I was gonna take up the rear in case any try to come
I'll go second to
behind.
Okay, then I'll lead. And
And
if they start coming for me, I'll holler.
I mean, I've got
It's within 30
30
feet, right? Yeah.
So
okay, then
it's
I'll lead.
fine.
Yeah, I'll
Yeah.
lead.
Go behind Alethri.
I'm in the middle somewhere.
Baba.
I guess where the open spot is.
In front or behind Tibbs?
Doesn't matter. We're right there. Yep. Perfect.
Okay. You guys begin to track you can all hear now, as it's brought to your attention, the muffled screams and then abruptly cut off from above. You're not sure exactly what's happening as you left the fortress or what's going on. But you continue downward, a new path. You're all very quiet. You can hear the breathing, the equipment clanging as you continue down and down and down. Several hours. Baba, you swear, make a perception check.
11, better than normal.
Every once in a while, you feel safe. You're with a new group. You feel like this group could be the group that you could really latch onto. And every once in a while, you hear bat wings. You swear, you turn, you look. It's just Tibbs. She looks at you. You look ahead. It's just a dwarf. But you have this weird echoing sound in your head of these wings just flapping around. As you guys continue down, 4 hours, 5 hours, you're going down this entire time. You start to see small, glowing mushrooms. They're all white.
I want to pick the mushroom.
You want to pick a mushroom?
No one touch anything.
Wait,
No one touches anything.
Let
I'll
the
look
druid
at the
figure it
mushroom.
out. But is it?
Yeah,
Is it?
I would see them first.
I mean, that is true. But are they like familiar to the Underdark?
Alethri, you would see them first.
We were in the Underdark.
You can make a nature check. Lara, if you see any small ones on the sides of the wall, you can make an Arcana check.
Do I get,
Inhalants?
can I guidance myself?
Yeah. No, not for this one.
Ooh, nature. 24.
Yeah, that's a 1 for a 9.
Okay. You just don't see them yet. You're pissed off from the vampire getting away. You're pissed off the situation you're in, and you're just trying to focus on eliminating as many of these skeletons as you can. Alethri, as you look at this thing, this is not of normal nature. And looking inside it, it looks like a swirling liquid inside the mushroom.
Really want to touch
What are you looking at, LA3?
Oh, okay. So there's some well, mushrooms up here, and it looks like something swirling inside of them. I don't think anybody should touch these at
Thanks
all.
for
So
rushing
this is there. No,
Maybe
I'm
when
not
we're
done talking. Tibbs, no,
Baba definitely touches one.
no one is by them yet, except for me. We are in a tiny, narrow hallway. If you kill all of us, like,
yeah,
Can I peek over Elathri's shoulder and see
nope,
if
you're 4 back, Tibbs.
I'm
oh,
gonna pass it anyway?
I would let everyone know that like these are not normal, and I would definitely recommend that we don't touch them in case they're poisonous or they explode and kill all of us in this tiny, tiny tunnel.
Do
I would like to
Arcana off of them.
Roll an Arcana. Schecter, go ahead while she's rolling.
I would like to step in front of Elathri and then kind of like push her back a few feet and then cast a mage hand to grab one.
16.
I just, what if it collapses the tunnel and now we're stuck?
I've never seen a mushroom collapse a tunnel in my entire dwarven tunnel digging life.
Okay.
That would be the most amazing mushroom ever.
Okay. As
that's a good point.
as Schecter kind of shimmies across and begins to gesture his hand in a way that mimics another hand right in front of him, reaching towards the mushroom. Tibbs, you definitely get some sort of, you definitely get a magical ping. And as Schecter plucks one of the mushrooms, the color disappears from it. And these strange lines go streaking out in every direction. And you can hear,
So much.
it's quiet.
A full mushroom?
I don't know.
Oh, I thought that was the thing. I was like, wow.
It sound like souls with mushroom.
You're not really sure,
Yeah.
but it was definitely weird.
That
But
was
nothing else
weird.
happened?
Did I
I would be
did I-
afraid that that might be calling something.
Did I
just
feel
think we
anything?
shouldn't touch them.
Did I smell anything from it?
No.
It just went from color to no color.
But you do begin to smell. Schecter, go ahead and make a perception check.
Natural 20.
Okay.
I mean, I think that's 27. Let me double check.
As these little streams, these stringy streams just sift by all you, Winlara, these were definitely some kind of piece of a soul, something as it whips by you. You can just hear it. You can feel it with your clerical background. Schecter, you smell water.
Okay. Clericalness. Is it at peace? Did the soul part at peace, or is it more in like would I be able to grasp that as it's wisping away?
I see what you're asking. Hard to tell, hard to discern from the release. It seems like they were stored there. Something was growing them down here, which is a little disturbing. And so that pooling of them released them, if that's what you're asking. But at peace in this place.
Like, I mean,
Hard to say.
did it seem like the souls were like trapped in a mushroom, or that was my question.
Make an insight check.
8.
Yeah, like it's just hard to tell. You're not sure.
So did we? Okay, I'll just talk. It's fine. It doesn't fucking matter. Let's just.
You know, like the Deluminator in Harry Potter? It's like
Yeah.
that, all shooting out, but like 2 dozen soul or streams of light shooting around you guys, all disappearing out of you. They don't settle anywhere, they just shoot out.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'd be afraid. I don't know where those are going, and I don't know if they're alerting anyone to our presence here. So I would request no one touches any of them. We just keep going and see if we can get out of here.
We keep moving. I smell water for some reason. Maybe we're near a underground river. That could be bad. Could be good. We'll find out. I guess we just have to keep going to know.
True.
After you, Lathrey, and I'll continue behind her.
Pick up the lead again.
Right. Good support. Run over and kind of like.
Nick, I just sent you something for what you said. So you guys continue down. From your short rest, it's been about 5 hours. Do you guys, it's getting evening-ish time. You're not sure exactly what time. Do you guys want to continue until you get out of here?
Yeah.
Yeah, people. Yeah. We're rested and stuff.
Yeah, or at least, yeah, until we're getting towards maybe some kind of out.
Because are we still in like a small tunnel thing?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, resting there might be a little hard anyway.
Yeah.
Let's find a clearing at least.
Okay. As you guys converse with each other, you get to a small clearing about an hour later. It's been about 6 hours travel now. There you see and hear small running water. There's a small bank about 12 feet across and about 6 feet deep from this side. Across this stream of water, you can see a similar bank on the other side with another tunnel leading on. The bank's probably not more than 3 or 4 feet across.
Does it look like normal water?
With your dark vision, yeah, that's what it looks like.
Oh, hey! Hold on, y'all. I have shape water. Uh,
I was kind of reminded of the.
okay, so yeah, oh, as I say, you said it's 3 or 4 feet across. I have a 5-foot cube, and I can instantaneously move or otherwise change the flow of water 5 feet in any direction. So I'll just park that water.
Okay.
So we can walk right through.
You reach out your hands and you focus and you begin to pull your hands across as you've done before, been able to move water. Nothing happens. Water continues running.
Special.
That
Is it
was
really-
weird.
Yeah, then we have like canteens or whatever. I'll open that a little bit and try just moving a little water. Does that work?
Yeah, that your water skin or your canteen, that you were able to manipulate that in and out, a small semicircle.
Can I Arcana check the water?
Yeah, I would ask. Like, I'm wondering if there's something weird about this area. The water seems normal, but
Tib, let's
nothing
Arcana twin.
yeah, nothing I'm doing is working.
You not bottle like that.
Please check out this water, Arcana people. I'll guide
Oh,
one
sure.
of you
Too.
if I can.
Okay,
I'm asking him to.
one of you guys roll, or one of you guys roll with advantage, and then let me know who's rolling because I need someone else to make another check.
Can I slap myself with a guidance?
Well, I offered the guidance because I'm asking you to check it, if allowed.
We can do one guidance, so we can
Okay.
do late threes guidance.
Are we rolling separately, or do you want to roll with advantage? Since
We can
you-
roll We can roll separately.
Well, I'm not seeing, but nope. 16.
21.
Okay.
It's a match.
As you begin to discern the magic of this water, you hear a shriek from the right side of you, and you can see Baba's holding his wrist with his hand, canteen on the ground, a vial on the ground, and it's beginning to decay.
What did you do,
Baba.
Baba?
What's
Did you touch it,
decaying?
Baba? Baba, did you touch the water?
No, Baba was trying to extract the liquid from the mushroom.
You take 18 points of necrotic damage, and your hand is beginning to rot.
Hell yeah.
Wow.
God damn it.
I wonder why you ended up in the shower. You feel like that?
Is it like a
Well,
podcast?
cool.
Baba,
I'm gonna do it
I'm
anyway, 'cause that's what I do.
Baba, I'm sorry you didn't let us know what you were doing. I would have helped out with that.
Baba needed to do science.
For science. As Baba like starts to panic for a second, he reaches towards his wrist and opens up towards his veins and begins smoothing them out over and over again. And you can see the decay slowly stop, and it just looks like a heavily peeled hand. Like the skin is all peeled around it.
Like a decluttering.
That's disgusting. Anyway, anything else about this water?
Would you roll on your Arcana?
21.
Okay, this is a little bit of intelligence, but I'm not going to make you redo the roll. There is a river that you've heard about that weaves within the plains and will always end at the abyss. It's known as the River Styx. It is a black-like liquid that, for the most part, looks like just dark water with a dark bottom beneath. You're pretty sure L3 couldn't move it with her druidic abilities. The necrotic effects it had on your artificer.
I was trying to get it from the mushroom.
But that was from the mushroom.
Right, but they're probably being fed by the water.
Yeah.
Props.
That's why they're growing.
Okay.
Exactly, yeah. So the mushrooms are coming from this river Styx, which can carry things from time to time, but with that roll, you're able to discern. You're pretty certain, 90% sure this is a piece, a fragment, a one-off stream of the river Styx down here.
Okay, so I'll talk to the group. Yeah, that's the river Styx. Like a vein of it, don't touch it. And it's probably nourishing the mushrooms, so don't touch that either. Schechter, can you make a nice little bridge across from here?
Yeah, he's kind of like taken aback a little bit. I imagine he uses the phrase, "I pardon your undercommon." You said it's the what?
The river Styx, like goes to the abyss. Probably has a bunch of souls in it. Definitely has a bunch of souls in it.
That is
Don't
the
touch it.
worst thing I have ever heard as a dwarf
Yeah,
in my
that's-
entire life.
Yeah, that sounds awful.
I feel
Yeah,
like there are worse things.
if you can make a bridge, that would be great. Because I don't
Yeah.
think we want a chance getting in this.
Listen, here's the thing. I could totally probably make a bridge, but one doesn't just cross the river Styx. Like, that's not something you necessarily just do on your own. Usually there's something that has to happen. You have to pay somebody, or somebody has to do it for you, or it has to be a
Oh,
certain
no.
thing. I don't know. Are you sure?
This isn't like the big part. This is kind of just like a little pinky of it.
This is like a stream of the Styx.
It's like, oh, here's a perfect example. So she'll take her braid and hold it. See these little straggling bits at the end? That's where we are. And this is the giant river that we're not a part of. This is the one where you'll need a boat or something, or to die to cross it. This, we could just get over it.
Still sounds really fishy to me. What is the bank made of, DM? Is it the same kind of stone we've been traveling through, or is it a different?
Like an anti-magic field.
As you go and look, you can see there is a little bit of black sand that touches the water. It doesn't seem to be carried off, but that's what you're able to see.
I would like to take some of that black sand and put it in a vial, but I would like to kick it with my feet and dig it up and then put it in a vial.
Get some fresh stuff underneath.
Yeah, I don't want to touch the river. I just want to like kick it.
Mm.
Stop having secret side talk.
So this is kind of a powerful spell. I just want to make sure that we're sure that I want to do this. I mean, it uses kind of a lot of magic in my time.
Oh, okay. What
I
if
can-
wait, does someone have rope?
Sure that we want to do this. I mean,
Yeah,
I don't have a
Yeah, we've
problem. I feel
got-
like this is probably safer than
I mean, I can. Yeah, if someone has rope, I can fly it over.
Yeah, fly it over and then
I
pin
just,
it down.
is there a way to get over on the rope without touching the water at all? Like,
I would rather make a bridge. I just want to make sure that we're
yeah,
certain that
that's
we've
what I'm
got a
wondering.
bridge.
I mean, even with the bridge, we probably should all like tie ourselves together. But
Let's pick.
I mean, if I can fly
Let's
over, I
pick
can-
one. So what's the terrain look like, DM?
Okay, so coming down from we'll call it the incline behind you, there's about a 12-foot bank left to right with about 6 feet deep towards the river Styx. And at the bank is this strange black sand that's probably only about 8 inches deep from the river towards you. And then a similar layout on the other side, about 10 to 12 feet left to right, and about 6 feet deep to the other tunnel-like hole on the other side.
Okay, so one more question. When I rolled that Arcana check, what will happen to us if we touch it? Will we decay like Baba?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I
So
think
we'll go over
it's
toward the
reach.
black sand end where it's tiny bits and then cross that way.
well, I still think a bridge from safe ground to ground over there that looks like the safe ground over here.
I think we're running out of time. If he's gonna take time to cast this, and how long is it gonna take?
10 minutes.
How long?
10
10.
minutes.
No shit, we can spare 10 minutes.
As
Well, I
you
don't
guys
know
are
how.
having this-
How? But it's like,
Yeah.
how eager are we? Like, we need to go save your mom, Alether.
I know, but 10 minutes. I'm willing.
So I fly over.
10 minutes to make
Okay.
sure that we all get over, other than we rush and
Yeah.
someone falls in. Like 10 minutes.
As you guys are having this argument, Baba just kind of clicks his feet for a second and just does a quick little jump over the top, safely on their side, and turns around and looks at you all.
All right.
Toss those shoes over here, and then we'll just take turns flying over.
I just take a sack, and I have no more first level spell slots now. But 1, 2, 3, 4. I make an extra one with a second level spell slot.
You do not.
I put potions in a bag, and I send it back over to you guys. And I just say, drink. Baba say, drink potion. You fly.
All right. I'll drink the potion.
You throw in your
Pebbles,
weapon.
Misty steps.
No,
to the
I
other
just
side.
put it in a nice sack.
Oh, little side, yeah.
So fucking
You toss
smart.
it over, easy enough.
Pebbles, Misty steps to the other side of the river.
I'll take something for flying because jumping is off of
I
strength.
put
and
5
I'm not
potions in the
strong.
bag. Everyone just drink one of those potions, and you can fly 10.
Okay,
you have a 10,
well,
10
Tibbs,
foot flying speed for 10 minutes.
did you want to still Misty Step or did you want to fly? Tibbs.
Yeah, I was gonna Misty step.
Then you save the bottle for later.
Spectre drinks a potion and
I'll
flies
take
over.
a potion.
Drink a potion, fly over.
I jump.
No, we make Prin drink the potion. Like,
Okay,
Prin
Prin, go
can
ahead and make
jump.
a-
She
go ahead
can
and
jump.
make a
all right,
athletic
go ahead and jump.
check, Prin. You're pretty
Rolled
athletic.
a natural 20.
Yep.
Nice.
Prin just kind of runs over, leaps, long jump style, buries her heels into the other side of the sand, just gets up, dusts off a little bit. The rest of you guys find the small little sack that has these kind of looks very carbonated potions within these vials. And you can see the little goblin figure smiling across at all of you.
Schecter,
Also-
thanks, Baba.
I'm
Thank
keeping
you.
that vial though.
Yeah. How much
Yes.
flight speed does it offer us?
10 feet of flying for 10 minutes.
Oh, well, that's really not that long. I'll drink the potion and go over.
Yep.
Thanks, Baba.
Thank you,
I'll give him
Baba.
a heavy
Is it like
pat on the
10
shoulder.
feet? Then you like have to hit the ground another 10 feet.
Baba? Is it, Prin asked if it was like 10 continuous feet or can you like take a step like for like 3
After like
feet?
10 minutes. So does that mean I have to like, it's like a 10 foot and then we'll have to land and then
I
You're
think it's just an additional 10.
You're muted, Baba. You're muted. We can't hear you.
No. It's more like levitating. It's like 10 feet every like 6 seconds. So you just flying very slowly, like
Like a slow sugar.
Oh.
Got it.
I'm keeping my vial.
Also, anyone who does drink it, 2d6 plus 5 temporary hit points.
Nice.
Oh shit.
So you roll that for them.
I do.
So it's
Nice.
all the same. Yeah.
Oh wait, no. You
11.
said it's been like 5 hours.
It's been about 5 or 6 hours since you guys took your short rest.
Oh, okay. Then my pulse life is gone.
Okay. You guys also get 11 temporary hit points.
Okay, but
Cool.
And that's from the vial.
That's if you take the potion.
I didn't. So can I
Just-
bank?
Yeah, just
Yeah.
write down potion of flying and then write Baba next to it in case we have to reference it.
Baba 11 temp.
Yep.
Okay,
It
let's
doesn't
just
come
keep
up according to this, so
going.
All right, we keep going.
the 10 hit points.
Probably long rest.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys make it to the other side and you begin to climb. And you climb and you climb and you climb. You're getting again to the 6 hour mark. Are you guys continuing until you guys break the surface?
I say yeah.
How long
I'm
have we been
tired.
traveling all day now, though?
It's
Like, are we risking a level of
16,
exhaustion?
17 hours.
You guys, it's probably 0 dark 30. It's probably 1 or 2 in the morning now.
So we've been traveling for like 16 hours, or how long have we been traveling for?
Yep.
That's a long ass fucking time.
So you said we break through to the surface, like we get through this tunnel up to the surface level?
Yeah, I'm asking you guys if you want to keep going. You guys are still climbing for about another 6 hours. It's getting very late. You've been traveling all day uphill on an incline. Well, now for 6 hours on an incline. So I'm asking if you guys want to continue. It's very hard to rest here, and I'm not trying to dissuade you anyway. I'm just asking, like, are you guys continuing on out of here until you break the surface to get back up to the normal Shadowfell?
like, yeah, we need to.
Okay.
Hopefully, when we break the surface, we're not right.
Right, that's what I was
into-
thinking.
Immediately
Awesome.
attacks.
Yeah.
Can we swing a hut in here, Projector?
I was actually going to say, would it be possible? I know you said that we're climbing and it's an incline. Like, okay, so I just really want to use fabricate. Could I possibly like make a level surface somehow, kind of like a little inlet in this cave so we can climb up to and then in a ledge?
What level is your hut?
So the tiny hut is 3rd level, I believe. Yes, and then fabricate is a 4th level.
Okay.
So it'd be like I use fabricate to just kind of carve out the mountain a little bit.
Okay.
Big enough kind of space for us, which wouldn't be terribly large. I guess it'd be like a 10-foot cube, kind of
Okay.
basically big enough to throw a hut in.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, man. So Schechter begins placing his thick dwarven hands on the walls. And the walls, Schechter, are not, you're used to stone masonry, you're a dwarf, but these are very dusty, like extremely. And as you begin moving and shifting everything with this spell, the just dust is just covering you everywhere. But within 10 minutes, you're able to get about a 10 by 10 foot area off this incline to make a hut if you want to.
Yes, I would like to climb inside there and then just play a very familiar melody on my lute, kind of in the center of this whole thing, and have a hut and pier on the inside. I remember what it's okay. So it's a 10-foot sphere. So yeah, I guess it does fit within the cube. A little bit of overlap, but
Yeah.
there's less than 9 of us still.
Okay. Is everyone sleeping?
Sure. Yep. Yeah.
I'll take first watch.
The
I was gonna say, right.
the inside of this one is very dim. I'm sorry. The hut's very like a reddish kind of sunset. There's very little light, kind of just to not disturb any of our eyes too much, so we can get right to sleep.
right before we do that, I'll go ahead and shape into an earth elemental and just kind of like stick my hand in and tremor sense to feel if I can see maybe how close to the surface we are.
What's the range on that?
Oh, 60 feet.
You don't feel any break.
Do I feel any other tunnels, anything other than just us?
Not at the moment.
The worst answer.
It's dumb. All right, I'll take first watch
It's 2 people to a watch or no?
if you want. You want a drink again?
Oh, break out that one.
Hey. Well,
You break out the mushroom wine, the stuff you cheered to right before the siege of Bazrine's castle. You guys are hanging out, drinking together. Everyone else begins their rest. What are you guys doing? What are you guys talking about? Just drinking?
Bob was gonna climb up on Lara's lap, just like lay down like a cat.
wait, what?
Hmm?
What did you say?
I climb up on Winlar's lap and just like curl up like a cat.
I don't know what to do with it, so I just let it happen. Just like, okay.
Oh, I'll pass out goop berries to everybody before we go to bed.
Yes, please. Here,
and-
drink some wine. Drink
Yeah,
some wine.
I'll also create water and fill up everybody's water skins.
That'll help. When Lara, as you uncork the wine, you sit down with Prim, just kind of exhausted. Your knees and your back hurt just from this gradual but continuous incline, and you hear small little shuffling feet. And you see the creepy little goblin with his bat ears. It's just teeth that you can't help but just show sometimes. Holding this little berry in his hand, he just kind of sits you in your laps and just kind of plops over, face on the stone, unmoving.
Oh my god.
Okay. Not now, but I'll just tell tell Prin, like my arms are up, just trying to drink. Is like, maybe if we don't move, he'll just stay like this.
I'll just sit in my wine and say, better me than or better you than me.
Yeah, but you have a kid. This is the kid thing. This is what children do, right?
You think I'm a mother? You think I'm motherly?
You know, I just assume that once you give life, you just adopt all of those maternal instincts.
You have a personality, and I'll say I don't have that personality.
Yeah,
Never. I've never. No.
I can agree with yeah, I don't have the personality for it either, I guess. I don't look down, just kind of like
With your arms still up, like
Yeah.
I just love it. Like,
I'm more of the protector than I am the giver, so I usually that's not me. I guess kind of motherly, but I don't like to touch them.
You know, I feel like that's almost one and the same. You can be the protector. I don't think they have to be, you don't have to be the caregiver as a mother. I think you can still be a protector. Well, it's funny. The last time we drank this, we almost died, and now we're still fucking here.
Well, hopefully that doesn't keep happening. Or else
Almost
cursed.
I
And I
don't
just say,
know.
check it out. Just kidding. Don't check it out.
I'm just gonna start sleeping on
Oh, man.
laps.
What did you say?
Start sleeping on random laps, you know.
Oh, okay.
Well, it's not mine.
How
I put my
how
knees up so you don't get on mine.
Oh, okay. So how long has it been? Has it been like an hour now? Maybe. Bob is still there.
Yeah, I'm just laying on you. Yeah.
Okay. You're asleep, right?
Yeah, I'm asleep.
Okay. I'm gonna look at Prin and I'll just I'll speak in Elvish to Prin.
Mhm.
You should take the ring off now.
Ooh.
Off him while he's sleeping.
Yeah, I'll do that. I'll cuddle over. Do I
And
have to
I'll as I suggest it, I throw a hand on her shoulder and I'll just say Nathaif, and you get fucking guidance.
Okay, this will be a strength check, Prin.
I I thought it would be
Not
sleight
like
of
sleight of
hand.
hand.
Oh.
You feeling? Slanting. Wait, it says sleight of hand. Whenever you make an attempt at an act of ledgerman or manual trickery, such as planting something on someone else, as an example, or slip something out of another person's pocket or another person.
Yeah. It's a strength check for this one.
I'll still do it for involvement.
DM says strength check.
Does she get advantage because he's unconscious?
I would assume so.
No.
That has no effect on.
17.
17. You're obviously very good at what you do, Prin. You're sneaky. You've taken plenty of coin from people that didn't deserve it. Just feeling the need, if you will, and you begin to pull on it, and it doesn't move. And so you get a better grip. And when Laura, you see her trying to like twisting a jar, and you're like, well, what's going on? And you begin to pull it, and you can hear the smallest tear.
Oh.
Oh, I feel terrible. Oh my God.
As you let go, you can see a small little crimson line of the ring still connected to in between the knuckles of the goblin.
I'm just gonna, as I see this happening, I'm just gonna cough and cast Cure Wounds.
Yeah,
As
I was about to say, I'll just look at when Laura terrified, like, oh, I just did something bad.
As you cough, you hear a loud fart, and Baba immediately awakes as you cast Cure Wounds.
Why are you touching Baba? Baba's ring.
What's up?
Wait, how would you? Bullshit. I call bullshit.
You tore his skin. What do you mean?
No, he just woke up. He doesn't know what happened. He's He's been sleeping.
He wakes up to Prin letting go and arms up and or hands up, and you curing his wounds on his hand.
I don't think that's
so. Just touching his hand. You're not touching the ring. He's just assuming.
I'll just say,
Oh, no,
everything's fine. You had some berry on your face.
Yeah, you were just dreaming.
Yeah. You seem like you're having a nightmare, so we just want to make sure you're good.
They're your friends.
With my best.
No, I don't have nothing anymore.
You're just
Probably
dreaming.
true. Probably gonna go back to sleep.
Okay.
Yeah, go back to sleep, bud.
Without any arguments, and as he lays back down, both your eyes kind of get big, looking at each other just for a second.
Oops.
Nope.
Like,
Nope.
You ripping my finger off?
Oh yeah, but yeah, you're cured. That never happened. You don't know.
Okay. You guys do anything else?
Good.
Probably just shoot the shit, and that's it.
Okay. Need y'all to make a Constitution saving throw.
Ugh.
Good.
I got 14.
Okay.
Crazy. Please don't make me crazy.
25.
What'd you roll, Prin?
12.
You guys have a good time. You laugh, you joke, you talk about some of the stuff you grew up with, Bran, and some of the reasons why everything happened the way it did, why you left, why you felt the need.
Wait, I want to actually RP this out. What do you mean?
Oh, geez, that's a can of worms. I don't know if Prin wants to go into quite extensively yet.
You're drinking a little bit, you know?
Yeah.
Go ask a mom why she left her kid. Who the fuck are you? No, I'm just kidding.
So who's the dad?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, really?
It could be anyone.
You know,
Say young,
Could be
young
literally
Prin a lot.
literally anyone. Wait, Prin, how old are you again?
I don't know what it even looks like. This is dark. It's dark. What does the baby look like? Oh, I don't know. Baby's white. I don't know.
We can roll out quite a few people if she
Yeah.
looks fairly like you.
Not like a monster or anything. So
I'm kidding.
at this point, maybe if I find out, but
Maybe it's the Griffin Rider.
oh, I wish. I don't think it was.
Well, you can make another one with the
Hey,
Griffin Rider.
that's what I'm saying, girl. That's what I'm saying.
Mhm.
Yeah, Griffin Rider, man. You can get it. Well, what about you? Any future plans for anything or? Shooting shit?
Definitely never. I never think about the future really.
Why
I
not?
kind of it just seems it's been dull without her, and it's I feel at fault that she's not here, and that I made it worse for her also, and the afterlife and things. Yeah, I don't know. I would like I mean, even if something were to happen to me, like my soul met its end and I go somewhere, she won't be there.
You know
So
that.
yeah, I did something real bad, Prin. Not I thought I was doing something good, but it really wasn't, and she's suffering for it until I can figure out how to give her some peace. I'll be restless. But having you guys here though, it's really nice. I can relax a little bit. I've learned a little bit, but
Well, I think if you did stuff out of good intention, you didn't mean harm. You didn't take comfort in the fact at least that, like, yeah, it went bad, but you weren't out for like evil,
yeah, I don't know. It just seems like maybe if we stayed in the Underdark, she would still be here. Maybe if we didn't decide to run or leave and suffered, kind of in our own drow way as a soldier in the Underdark, it would have been better. But,
Or it could have been way worse.
yeah, that's probably more likely. But
Could have,
at
would have,
least, at least she would have been here, right? Yeah. But I'll tell you what, she was really pretty. Yeah. Mm-hmm. She was most beautiful person I ever seen.
I'm sorry. I'm having a lot of peanut back.
Oh no, you're fine.
Ben's all making sly comments under his breath.
Oh hey, about what?
Griffin Writers, no one.
Oh, okay. It's like, hey, I'm pouring my heart out over here, okay?
No.
Sly comments.
Wait, they're making commentaries like we'll cut pictures. So.
Oh, okay. But yeah, I guess we'll see what new things I can learn and I can do, and maybe we'll figure it out from there. But yeah, again, she was real pretty.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm. She had
So kind
longer.
of opening up a little bit more, and also a little bit of Amanda forgetfulness, but kind of going back. Prim will just say, well, I kind of have sort of an idea who Nephili's dad is, but I don't really know for sure.
Oh,
But
well,
he's long gone, that's for sure. So,
you can tell me. Chances are I don't know who he is.
well, I think he's off traveling, doing other stuff. So I don't think I'll ever see him again.
Do you know his name? Is it Gil the man?
Yeah.
Okay,
Gil,
sorry.
Gil Gallis, Gil Garris, whatever his name is.
Gil.
Yeah, it's him. Yeah, it's him.
Oh shit.
Prince, like 98% positive, but she doesn't really know.
All right. Well, we'll say at least what some people would call handsome.
Oh yeah, especially when you get a little tipsy. Everyone's a lot more attractive.
Oh yeah, that always happens. I think I've heard. Yeah.
Can drows not get drunk?
I'm just a serial monogamist. I tasted you know, she was it. She was the one. I tasted it, and she's not here, and it's, yeah, I'm good. Yeah.
As you guys continue to share and the conversation lulls a little bit, really sharing for the most part, for the first time in a long time. You guys drink, and the drink is good, and you both fall asleep.
Oh fuck! Come on.
What?
You
Prin
guys,
can hold her liquor. Excuse me.
you guys, Constitution saving throw is so different. You guys kind of kick awake. Well, actually, before that, Baba, you awake. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Come on, Baba.
While they were talking.
Fuck
Oh,
you.
no.
What is it?
3.
Okay, Schecter, go ahead real quick.
Just a slight sidebar with Alaythri. Schecter was having a conversation with her, but I didn't want to interrupt with you guys when we were texting it. I just wanted to throw that in there that we were having a conversation.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah, no, you guys were doing awesome, so I didn't want to.
Okay. Yeah, we'll step back now. We'll side.
Baba, you kind of wake yourself back up and you feel the ring. It's still there. And you begin looking around the dark exterior through the hut. Swear you see someone walk by. Look towards you. Familiar long black hair. Kind of looks, smiles, walks through. And you're interested. So you get up and you look around. You can see her face cast from the mushroom light, smiling, beautiful, brown eyes. And then the eyes change, red, the teeth begin to extend,
This fucking bitch.
and it goes black. Well, you wake up and you're like, that was so weird. You look over and you see Pren and Winlara, just empty cups, sleep, kind of fell asleep on each other's shoulder. You look around, there's no one there.
Am I able to tell if it was like real or not? Like any kind of.
Make an insight check for yourself. For the vision, for was it real? Was it a vision?
Nat 20. This is insight, so I'm pretty sure I still have -1.
Still not 20.
Yep, -1. So
Okay. You begin looking around. You listen for a while. It's quiet. Couldn't have been real.
I mean, red eyes and fangs.
Feel around.
Yeah.
You feel again. On the left side of your neck are closed holes. Small scabs. Old, not fresh. Probably from the day before.
I feel like I was probably smart enough to know what that is.
Yeah.
But I know if I had been infected with anything.
You do feel it. And as you look at the two sleeping individuals, everyone else begins to wake up. Baba, already awake, just looks like he's keeping watch. The hut now fading.
Medicine checks.
Everyone make a wisdom saving throw.
Did we technically get a long rest?
You did.
Friend and I? Okay.
At 20.
17. 18 -1.
Nice, Baba.
Nice, Baba.
It's the best roll you've had. They've all been like 7.
Dude, I just can't win.
Uh,
I'm going to
Okay.
tell people about my neck.
25 for Winlara.
Jesus.
Yeah, I rolled a 16.
Oh yeah, so that's
15. For sure.
Okay, not knowing if it's the company you keep or the resiliency that you're building, everyone passed unaffected
Thank
by the shadow.
God.
that was like the best like all of us have rolled.
Yeah.
Like Baba got an 18.
Shit, Baba.
Yay.
17 after my minus
Oh,
one.
so, okay. Still, man.
Still. Schecter, what did you roll? Obviously, it doesn't matter because we all did great, but I'm really curious.
As we're
15.
waking up, I'm gonna walk over to
15.
when Laura and Alathian like, can you guys look at Baba Neck?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I guess I would medicine check anyway, because that's my thing, is I don't know.
Go and make a medicine check. It will be for the group, but specifically Baba.
Can I guidance since I know I'm
Can I?
looking?
Oh,
Yes.
Or
you
can she guidance or whatever?
did you want me to medicine check too, Baba? Or DM? Oh, Teddy.
If you want to, I think Alathri said she's going to do it, but if
Okay.
Or if I don't know, what's your medicine? Are you better medicine?
I got a +9.
Jesus Christ.
For medicine?
Christ.
Yeah. I made myself proficient in it.
I'm a cleric.
Oh, okay.
I'm a cleric.
Well, then, yeah, you should. Can I help her medicine?
You already rolled, right?
Oh, okay, yeah.
What'd you get?
Yeah, unnatural 20. Oh, am I guidance?
Yeah.
24.
Okay.
Yeah, Alathri did better. I rolled a fucking 3, so.
Looking over Baba, and she's being a little rougher than she should. Baba doesn't appreciate when people pull on his ears. But she does pull you over one way, tilts her head towards the right. I know, right? And you see 2 small little dried red dots, about 3 inches away from each other.
Huh. Win, come look at this.
Oh, yep. I'll wipe my eye. Yeah, it's fine. Mm-hmm.
Look over here on the side of his neck.
I'll turn it over and kind of like almost
Yeah.
crank your neck over and
Does that look like
Would
some
we
kind
know?
of a bite?
would we know? Would I know?
Yeah, I don't know if it was completely figured out or expressed, but the bat, the undead, the
I
bite,
was wondering.
Lysenia.
I would have told him about my dream too, so or whatever that was.
As he's inspecting you, he tells you about a woman he saw in his dreams. Very familiar, same description, but the eyes turned red, the fangs grew.
Oh.
He's pretty sure it was a dream, but piecing it all together for sure,
Yeah.
you know that Lysenia was some kind of vampiric entity that was traveling with you guys for about a day and a half, slept with you guys, watched you guys. And
We're so
Baba-
fucking stupid.
and Baba was,
We're so-
Oh, yeah.
All right,
Baba was
okay.
just one that, yeah, she was able to feed from.
Oh no,
Get
Baba.
Now, with my medicine check, am I like, is he normal? Was he just a meal, or is he changing? Is he different?
Is he going through puberty?
Let me
I'm
see.
going-
Are they sharper than normal? I don't know.
Right?
He appears normal.
Okay.
I'm gonna talk to Baba.
Yeah.
and
When do
say-
you get like any weird
I'll
vibe from him?
Yeah, I'll meet him. I'll crouch down to eye level, and I'll just say, Baba, you need to break up with that girlfriend of yours. And I'll stick my hand out. It's like, you need to give it up.
Would I be willing to take the ring off?
Make another wisdom saving throw.
Please.
You succeeded one.
10?
You see, like a child unwilling to give his toy, Baba reaches for it, but he doesn't really grip it. He just kind of rubs his finger a little bit.
I'm
like he's
gonna
contemplating.
I'll just hold his hand. I'm not taking it. I'll just hold his hand. And I say, I know it can be difficult. And I'll cast remove curse.
Can you read that off to me real quick? Just the last little bit.
If the object is a cursed magic item, its curse remains, but the spell breaks its owner's attunement to the object, so it can be removed or discarded.
Nice.
Okay.
I'm gonna be honest, I had that prepped for like 3 days and I never used it.
You,
And I forgot that I had it.
you hold the small goblin hand, dirty, rough hands as they tinker quite often, well worked. And you hold the hand and you cast a spell and you close your eyes and you focus. And as you open, you can see the ring shimmer side to side slightly on the finger.
All right, and I'll just, as I'm taking my hand away, I'll try to just take it off.
You let her?
I mean, she did the move Chris. I don't see why I would.
Okay. You slide the ring off the finger. You, Lenara, can barely see a small little line on the finger that the ring was placed on from a couple hours ago.
No one has to know. I said no one has to know what we tried to do.
We're in a dark cave. It's hard to see.
Yeah. He got
It's
bit.
fine.
Like it could have been anything that went around
Yeah,
his
snag
finger.
on a rock and pull a little
But
bit.
I
You
will
monsters.
tell I'll give this to Schechter and I'll say maybe we should identify this so we know what really happens.
I mean, I
And
identified it earlier.
well, what was the whole thing? You didn't tell us about the cursed shit.
If you guys are identifying again, I'll have to type something up just so you have it specifically. But Schechter, for now, if you cast identify, just write down Lasania's ring.
Whoever wants to cast it. I was just gonna have Schechter cast it because Baba tried and Baba
Yeah,
put it on.
Baba
so.
put it on. I think, yeah, and after we identify it, maybe we should wrap it in something and put it away so it doesn't happen again.
So I agree to that being a good idea. However,
You can say no. It's fine.
I use Mage Hand to take it from you and then hopefully put it in our bag of holding.
Put it in something else
So I
first.
have a box. So
We'll wrap
Put
it in
it-
something first.
Put in the box for it to item store.
I take a piece of parchment and I fold it up in a little envelope.
Okay, Baba reaches up, gives you a small black little box.
That's what it came in, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We could put it
Okay.
in the
Yeah,
box it came in. Yeah,
We
that's
put it in that as well. So now it's in an envelope, in a box, in a
and
bag of
then
holding.
he'll mage hand it into I'll hold the bag open. Put it in.
Just throw it in there like softball.
Yeah.
So careful.
I'm are we just gonna keep walking up?
Yeah.
Like after
I
this,
think we
I'm
should.
sure. I'm just gonna keep an extra eye on Baba. And can I again, as we're walking, I don't want to just like be in this fucking bubble and doing the things. Would an Arcana check or anything be able to see if vampireness got into him?
How do you spell that, by the way, Zania?
Lazinias. Or well, no S, but Lazinia is her name. So Lazinia's ring.
I think that's the first one I spelled right.
Hey, nice. Okay, so you're able to store the ring, you wrap it up, you place it in the box carefully, putting it into your bag of holding. Lenara, are you trying to figure out if there was, based on Baba's description of what happened during his dream, you're trying to figure out if there's been vampires around?
No, I'm just trying to figure. Oh, I guess I did ask it like that. I was just wondering if Baba will be turned into a vampire.
Intelligence or medicine? I guess Arcana, yeah.
Arcana or medicine?
We'll do,
Come on,
yeah,
Arcana.
up to you. Arcana or medicine.
Could I do a history on the same thing to see if I've heard stories of people turning into vampires
Sure.
easily? Or
Sure, go for it.
24.
Okay.
oh damn. Oh wow, mine is also 24 actually.
What?
Unnatural. Or would be 19, but yeah.
As you, Lenara, just think of the wound, reinspect Baba a few times, there's no blackening of the puncture wounds. There's no change in behavior or cravings. So you have heard that the vampire can drink without inflicting the curse. But you're not seeing any of the symptoms yet, but it's just something as you, Lenara, would probably check on for the next couple of days to make sure he passes.
Okay. So I'll tap him on the shoulder for now or like do one of those heavy like pats. So I got some bad news for you, bud. Looks like you're normal right now.
Baba never normal. Stop touching Baba ear.
I'm not touching your ear, Baba. That's Abby talking. That's not
I'll
Limar
come on.
talking.
I'll come on the other side of Baba, and I'll let him know. The good news is that there are no stories of any goblins turning into vampires. So I think you'll be safe for right now.
Oh my god.
Baba kind of turns and like kind of hisses at you for a second, and then turns.
You don't, and I'll just like slap his hand as he's like, you don't hiss at your friends.
Just dwarf.
Just all right. And we'll keep on walking. I assume Alether's up front.
I'll take point behind as well.
I'll be in the. I'll take up the rear.
Yeah, I'll remind everyone. Everyone got a long rest, by the way. If you guys need to click that on D&D Beyond.
I want to stand next to Tibbs. It's been a while. Okay.
You advertising? Sponsor.
Okay.
So, where's Baba? Where are you standing?
Baba's right in front of. Actually, he'd probably be. If you're keeping an eye on him.
I'm keeping an eye, and then Tibbs is close by, and I'm in the back.
This way.
And I'll just tell everyone on the earring. Hopefully, we're out of here soon. I can't fucking wait. I want to drink
Agreed.
normal beer.
Agreed.
I want to go to a bar.
I want to get shit faced. Just kidding. Lara doesn't say that, but Abby feels it.
Here, bringing some really good dreams.
Oh, you said what? Tips?
Yeah, this place is draining. It's weird, stressful. I'm done. God, thank you. This couch is sucking me in.
Did you say dreams or draining?
Both. I feel drained, and I just keep having weird dreams, and so I'm ready to get out of here.
What dreams have you had, Tips? As we're walking. Oh, Tattoo.
Yep.
I had a dream recently, and I want to go back home. I feel like I need to check in on my family, and you can see Tibbles is just like clutching her staff like normal, but it's kind of just clutching it harder than normal. She's kind of looking at it a lot more often. I need out of here. I don't feel right here. And for some reason, I just feel like I need to check in on my family.
And they're in Waterdeep?
They're near Waterdeep. They're not Waterdeep.
All right. Yeah, after Lathrie's parents, we can add another set. So
You
let's just.
You don't have to come with. I mean, I feel like I need to check in on my family.
I think we've got a lot of check-ins to do, but no, I if you're having weird feelings, I think you should take them seriously. Take them into account.
Yeah. And I just go quiet.
Feeling maybe like you shouldn't pry anymore. You guys continue on for about 3 or 4 more hours. All of a sudden, Aletri stops.
Or mushrooms, Aletri.
Hold out your hand in front of you, Aletri. Small pieces of snow falling in your hand.
But we're still in the tunnel?
You look up and you see a crack above you. Small little snow is falling in your hand.
How far? Oh, do you tell us? Sorry.
The whole group
Give me a chance!
Sorry.
I would very quietly over the earring say, I think we're close to the surface. I think there's a crack right here. There's snow coming down.
Okay, what's going on there? Stop.
Is it how high above is it?
How high above is the crack?
6 feet, 5 feet.
I didn't know it could snow here.
I was just wondering the same thing. I wonder where we have ended up. We haven't had snow yet. Oh no! We're caved in!
Sorry.
Oh
that
no.
was a harass. But as you guys are walking, Tibbs walking to your butt, Baba, just not hearing the conversations that you guys are having, just looks
Oh shit, that's right.
looks up at you.
Can I make a snowball and throw it at Baba?
I'll
Is
say
there
if
enough
we're
snow for
getting
that?
if we're that close and we have no idea what we're about to pop up into, I will cast Pass Without a Trace.
Okay.
Is there a
Because I mean, we could just be coming up right in the middle of the
Oh,
camp.
hey,
of
why don't
badass things?
Baba, why don't you fly up and see what's on the other side?
What did Baba do with my butt?
As you
Oh
get
no,
to
Baba
that-
ran into your butt because we all stopped and he doesn't have an earring, so he has no idea what we're talking about.
Oh,
Okay.
That's just like
Yeah,
dude.
like, Baba doing with Hannah's butt.
I was like, what happened?
Hold on 1 second. So as you're talking with Baba, Schechter, I need you to make an attack roll with advantage, but with not your. So just roll a d20 and add your dexterity for this.
Okay, thank God.
You can roll with advantage because when Lara is talking with Baba.
The first one was a 2. The second one was a 12, so that's 14.
Okay. As you're talking when Lara to Baba, a snowball comes flying to in between the two of you.
And you guys see Schechter chuckling. He's like trying to be really freaking quiet. He like looks at a Lathree like, what? When was the last
Nope,
time you
let's
saw
just-
snow? Come on.
It has
Hey,
been
we
a
gotta
while.
have some fun.
Okay.
Oh,
Sure,
once
Schechter.
we saved my mom from dying,
Uh,
and we're safe.
Baba. And I'll just keep continuing, kind of just look at Schechter, just like, okay.
I was holding. He looks like a pair of shoes that he's been working on, like while you're walking.
Okay. Can you fly up and see what's on the other side of, this? If it's safe.
Sure. Baba will check.
I'll give you a good
Peek up.
old. And as I asked him, may I guidance him?
You may.
Not the inch, motherfucker.
Okay, you begin to fly up. Go ahead and make a strength check to poke out of this crack. It's not quite big enough for you.
Gotcha.
Plus
When
a
Baba-
D4.
Plus a D4.
When Baba flies away, can I throw another snowball at Tibbs?
Sure.
Where's my D20?
Strength or athletics?
Athletics would work.
14.
I guess acrobatics. Would be acrobatics or athletics?
Athletics would work.
Okay. Just wanna make
Tibbles, does a 14 hit you?
Hey,
Yes.
sure. It's athletics.
With the snowball.
I don't have athletics.
you're gonna regret that choice. It hit.
So while you're looking that up, Schechter, as you're trying to hit this little bastard again, you
No,
Tibbs
No,
is looking at something and she walks forward and you hit the side of her face and it kind of just melts off the side. You don't even see any of the snow anymore. She turns and looks at you.
Oh, I turn very slowly.
11.
I look at you
I'm laughing in and out of
I was like,
character
oh,
right
no.
and
now.
I cast frostbite on you.
Today's not my day for rolls.
Yes, I'd turn around and be like, as long as we're quiet, we don't know it's above us right now. Like, really?
I cast frostbite on Schechter.
Oh.
Tibbs not pleased.
Are you trying to hurt him?
Just a little bit of a frostbite
Yeah.
on his nose.
Okay.
oh no, you're money
You-
maker.
You get Schechter, you're laughing, and then the tips of your fingers freeze and your entire beard freezes, including most of your nose hair. And you have the worst sensation of sneezing, but you can, and you're just tortured for the next couple of minutes.
I'm just
As-
gonna talk over the earring to Lathree. It's like, I think Schechter's done throwing snowballs for a second. Also, keep an eye on Baba. He's flying up and looking at shit.
Okay,
Okay.
Baba, this is just you right now. You are able to shimmy your head at such an angle where you can get out. and you look around. Perception check.
Is it still a minute?
It's within a minute so far.
Yeah, so he still has guidance.
Is it once or?
Isn't it one thing though? Double check it real quick.
You're right. One ability check of
You-
its.
I see
really
absolutely a 6.
Okay.
Sorry.
The only thing you see right now is just a thin sheet of snow looking around. But with the 10 though, the little crack around you, but it's a crack. And you're able to make about a man-size hole, just breaking this very thin sheet. Someone would have fallen through this.
Okay.
So it was a 10. So you begin breaking through, and it's about 16 inches, 18 inches wide.
Just big enough for me.
Well, Schechter would have trouble getting through. Everyone else could probably get through
Okay.
because he's just stout.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Fat dwarf.
you said
Should
it.
we have a look up there?
Tiny goblin.
But I keep going up.
Okay, you climb out.
Oh, never mind.
Flying, yeah. Just,
Okay, you've been flying
Oh.
out. Do you guys follow?
If he
Uh,
did that, I'm not just gonna jump completely out, but I would at least pop up to see if I can see what's, since he just left.
And on this
Instead of
episode of
killing us.
Meerkat Manor.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
We're on Meerkat.
my dog was on, so I had advantage.
Okay. So now with Tibbs and Baba make it. Now that you both are looking out, both make a perception check as the rest of you all are waiting. Elite 3, thank you.
Do I get guidance for?
Not for this one.
12.
Okay.
Huh?
With advantage.
Yeah.
14.
-1, so.
Okay. Looking around, you see several glowing lights that within are cast within what looks like a vast snow-covered forest. The lights are somewhat obscured by the dense forest, but are easily to make out in this dark place.
What do they look like, these lights?
You'll have to get a better look to see.
What do I see?
Wait, so are we on the surface? Are they on the surface?
They appear to be back on the surface.
Are the lights like on ground level or higher, or?
They're far from you. You're gonna have to get out and get a better look.
About the
Okay.
goggles.
I guess I would
Okay, go with the go. Go ahead.
either over the earring or pop back down and let everybody know. So, well, it's definitely snowing, and it seems like there's a forest right here, and there's some strange lights in the forest. I can't quite make out what they are.
Don't touch them.
No, well, I won't touch them. They seem far off, so I'm not quite sure what they are. But I didn't see any like people or creatures right there. Okay. I don't see anything right here. So if we want, I think we could try to come out here.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tibbs,
Just
you gotta
be-
put your shoes on.
Quiet about it. Yep. Put some shoes on, Tibbs. It's snowing.
I carry on my pack and find my shoes and put them on.
So
Again.
I'll hop out and help.
hate shoes.
So I'll
You
hop
see me
out.
walk here for a minute.
Okay, do you guys all climb out?
Elite hops out first, right?
Yeah, and I'll help other people get up.
Oh, that's so polite.
I'll like slap her hand away. Get off me.
Yeah, I'll struggle as I might.
Okay. With Schechter having to kind of squeeze his way out, you guys can all see now that you're standing in a very thin blanket of snow. Looking ahead, you can see you cannot see the end, vast forest tree line that is just covered in white. Within that, you can all see small little lights from within the tree line. Can't quite make out what they are. But beyond that, you can see jagged white mountains behind this forest tree line.
That sounds right? Based on what we were looking for.
Thank God.
Yeah,
Yes.
you were pretty certain you're at the edge of the domain of the Raven Queen.
Now, we were told that this was very dangerous territory, so everyone be on guard. keep your eyes peeled and try to be quiet.
Are the lights what Abby thinks they are? Would Laura know what they are?
You guys will just have to get closer. You're too far away to discern any shapes or really exactly what color it is.
But it would be that direction, right? Where we're headed?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess we can start quietly moving that way. We've got Pass Without a Trace. Is it currently snowing?
There is snow where you are. It is not snowing though.
Okay,
It was probably just drifting into where we were in the tunnel.
right.
Quick question, just outside of game.
Sure.
Are we gonna play for a little longer? We totally can. My computer's just about to die, so we need to switch.
We're actually getting close.
Okay.
So, yeah, a little bit longer.
We don't got much power.
All right.
Yeah, probably plug in then, just in case.
Yeah.
We don't have a plug-in for hers.
That's what you were saying. Okay.
You guys begin to all walk forward. Small little snow drifts, some 3-4 feet tall, some still stone, and you begin to approach some of these trees. These are the equivalent of dark silver aspen. It's kind of what they look like. And as you begin making your way forward, Winlara, you would see first. One of these lights that you can see is this unmoving object, humanoid, but without legs, just drifting into the mist, into nothing. No feet. It's a spirit just floating there, still. Bluish white in color, and it appears to be facing the tree line.
I'll walk next to it and kind of slowly look over to see what its face looks like.
Are these like the things we saw in the cemetery when we came up from that dungeon?
These are not like the wisps, no.
Okay.
When Lara, most of you, this is a little bit unnerving, but when Lara kind of walks to the side of it to get a better look, you look and you see a handsome man, young, but sad, staring out into the tree line as if he doesn't know where to go. And he doesn't even look towards you. He just says, I am lost. Who will take me to the other side?
I can help, I guess, for now.
Who is
And
it that
I'll-
needs help to the other side? Sorry to cut you off.
It's the spirit. He's stuck here and he needs to be carried over. Yeah, so I'll use, do I see a bunch of others in front of me?
Yeah, looking ahead, similar color, there appear to be dozens of unmoving lights, almost suspended like ornaments in a tree, just cast throughout this vast forest tree line. And
Before I,
go ahead.
sorry, you finish. Sorry, I'll wait.
You just get the sense that something is seriously fucked.
Yeah.
Oh no.
We might have lost them.
Yeah.
I think they have another computer that we're going to
Okay.
plug in.
We'll fill them back in. You're familiar with the matron of this death religion, we'll say.
Mhm.
She is supposed to take them to a certain point from the transition. But at a certain point, that's where your deity takes over.
Mhm.
And they are stuck.
Yeah. So because the Raven Queen's missing. If I use Channel Divinity, would that help them?
You have a couple of things you could use.
Mm-hmm.
You could use that.
Is there something else I can use?
No, yeah, you're right.
All right. So this hits everybody or everything within 30 feet of me. So I'll just look at the spirit and say, I'll help you cross for now, but hopefully the matron comes back. All right.
Doesn't even respond. Do you say anything else before you cast cast your spell. And what are you casting specifically? Channel Divinity?
So it's like the turn undead feature. So if it's like a CR1, it's just destroyed. So hopefully that'll just like send him off.
Okay, let me back brief them a tiny bit. Okay, what was the last thing you guys heard?
You're muted.
I think they're frozen. Oh, there we go.
What was
You
the
guys
last
are
thing
muted.
you guys heard? All right.
Okay. It pretty much died as soon as you started talking, Paul.
Okay. So basically, there was a spirit at the edge of the tree line, just stuck. He could not move. It was just staring into the nothing. And when Lara went up to speak with it, and it was unresponsive, but it was just talking like, "Hey, can you help me?" And when Lara said, "I'll take you to the other side," go ahead. Lara.
Yeah, so I'll just use Channel Divinity, turn undead, and help all the souls that are within my reach, I guess.
Okay, what's the range?
30 feet in any direction.
Okay. You see to your left and right, there's a gnome and there's a halfling. And as you cast the spell, they all turn into this small, almost watery mist and then shrink into an even smaller ball, like a little drop of water, and shoot off towards the forest in these small little beads of light. And they disappear from you towards the mountains.
I'll look over to the group and look at Alatri and say, I think this is it. Are you ready?
As ready as I can be. Yeah. I mean, I'm just so hoping that this is where we might find the answer that we need. I know this is not right that they're here. Well, it's a good thing that you can help them.
Well, let's try to get your mom first, and then maybe something else can happen. And actually, I would like to try. I can hear myself, and that's really strange.
Yeah, mute you guys. Yeah.
Okay, I would like to try. What the fuck is it called? Divine Intervention.
I guidance you. No.
The 28. It's so close to 0. So stupid.
Numbers.
So
What are you saying, Baba? Chris?
They're all close to 0.
No, that's not true.
So, unfortunately, it doesn't work this time, but you guys begin to make your way from loose rock and stone to now all soft snow. Your footsteps now very quiet. It's very hard to hear in here. And now you can start seeing and feeling the snowfall from above. You guys travel for about an hour before the tree line begins to lift at another incline, making your way up to the Fortress of Memories through whatever this forest has suspended in it. And that's where we'll close the game for tonight.
Oh my gosh.
We're finally there.
I know. Can we see it yet or no?
Are we there yet? Are we there yet?
Can we see it yet or no?
So you can make out that the mountains are through the tree lines a little bit. from your perspective, it didn't look like the tree lines were that deep, so it shouldn't take you too long to get through here, hopefully. But yeah, the way the session started, I did not think you guys were either going to get there early in the session or about now, but we got there in a very different way. I thought we would finish at the fortress, but we're very close.